to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Hold on. I don't know what my phone is doing to my computer. Yeah, oh my God. I have been eating too much sugar. I am breaking out. Like I am 13, about to get my cycle. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Heidi, I got on my pajamas. Y'all got me still in my PJs talking talk. Susan, how you doing? Says welcome. Please don't forget to smash that like button on your way in or out. How you doing today? Dan, how you doing? King, welcome. Happy Thursday. Heidi, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, sis? How you doing, Cree? How you doing? Now, y'all know, now, look here. Y'all know one thing about me. I'm not afraid to say something. I'm never afraid to say nothing. How you doing, Chantel? How you doing? Let me see y'all something. I have been watching YouTube, like watching it from the watching shows, watching creators since 2018. Okay. Now before that I was watching, but we talking about me commenting, me being in chats, me, realizing what liking means, sharing it to my Facebook, whatever. I started doing that in 2018. Iced coffee, how you doing? How you doing? I am actually drinking a warm coffee right now. Anybody else got their coffee and they cup or anything? Drink it. Drink it. Carrie, how you doing? But y'all, auntie, I have watched many creators promote people who they shouldn't even be talking about. Now, we all have a free choice. Go where you want, watch who you want, do what you want. And I mean that. Danny is never, ever, ever going to be against you because of who you support or who you watch. I'm not. So even if who you watch or support is someone filled with hate, that's on you. That's for your spirit. That's for you. That's for your, you know what I'm saying? That's for you. Don't worry about it. I don't care. But when I know that you are putting a demon on people, Auntie Danny gonna stand, especially if I like the people in the room, honey. If y'all think Danny gonna stand around, no, she not. I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna stand up and say something. So y'all, let's get to this morning scene. So now, there's a content creator named Renrock. Now, Renrock, many of y'all might not even know who he is, and some of y'all might know who he is because at one point I supported and I stood 10 toes down for Renrock. Nothing but love for Renrock. Nothing but respect. And right now, I don't have any disrespect for Renrock. Just got a side eye. And my side eye is because everything don't match up. And today was a new matchup I just didn't like. So last year, Sarah, how you doing? Sarah, mother and Z. You better tell them, sis. Show. They better say it right if they're going to say it at all. But anyway. So today, because I'm going to start from the end and we're going to go backwards because I don't want to lose nobody in this. So today, I'm watching Renrock because I still watch him. I just don't go in the chat like that no more, but I still watch. But that's going to change today. So I go in there and the stud comes in. Y'all know the stud. Drives on. The brother. Yikes. The bee's new flunky. That's the Druzzo I'm talking about. Yeah, so he was up there in Renrocks, which he wouldn't even know Renrock had he not came to my channel. But anyway, we're not here to talk about where you met somebody at. Because Danny, what y'all notice is I never tell y'all, go subscribe. I want you to do what you want to do, but I want to let you know who I celebrate. So I'm always going to throw crowns and a heart next to people that I watch and I celebrate. And that's how you know it's somebody I celebrate, whether you do or you don't. But anyway, so Drozzo's up in there. I could have cared less at first. He was in there. But then he started pumping the bee, y'all. He started talking about her like she was a saint among saints. First things first. Renrock's chat, and y'all, I'm not here to draw on race because I'm proud to be Black and everything else. Renrock's chat is predominantly Black, but it's open to anybody. Renrock's married to a whole white woman, so it's open to anybody. But honey, for you to be promoting Jules to a whole group of, I don't know why. And why are you promoting Jules? So Renrock's chat is also 95% women. Jules passed around women naked pictures, and Drago's on here pumping her to be the queen of the world. Jules docks women just because you're in a chat of somebody she don't like, but Drazo is promoting her, and Rimrock's ready to drop her link. Liz B, Nirvana, kicking it with the Rooks. Shit, even April Showers, all y'all. These are negative people. Drazo's brother is John Yikes, who drops the N-word for fun. He drops the F-bomb for good times. He dogs out women for the hell of it, and Drazo sits there and condones it. Matter of fact, John Yikes talked about Drazo mama like a dog, and Drazo's still sitting with him. I don't want these people around me, and I don't want to be nowhere that's okay with it. And then Rimrock was on there saying stuff like, I'm going to call you later. So that means you talk to Drazo. I don't want to be nowhere in that camp. I don't want to be nowhere in that camp. Yeah, Jules docks people like a mofo. She's the biggest woman. And then Rimrock, didn't you do a memorial to Mims? Didn't you? You didn't even know Mims. Didn't you do a memorial to her? Well, remember that you still got that memorial up, and you inviting in the people who tortured her to the day she died. So, and still torturing her after. Jules picks up on platforms with John while he talks dirt about a woman who's gone. But that's who you want to promote in your chat? I want nothing to do with your chat. You just the side eye thought you was. Remember, didn't you just do a live the other day last week where you was cussing up a storm about how you hate drama? You can't stand all this drama, and you think drama, well, you kicking it with the biggest dramatic people in YouTube. You call it drops out. See if Yikes and them come on your channel and say anything. And if they do, they'll tell you how they made it. The B coming in your channel, oh, that just went from an elevation squad to a go to hell squad real fast. Real fast. So if somebody go run and tell somebody, Michelle, how you doing? Go tell somebody that. Go tell Rimrock, you a fool if you got Drazo or him talking about the B on your channel. And take that video down with Mims. Because if you promoting Drazo and the B, take that video down you got with Mims. Take it off your channel. Take it down. Take you boo-hooing and crying for her. Because if you was crying for her, you should definitely not have her enemies on your channel like that. Just thought I'd let you know. When you call him, ask him that. Ask him what the B did to Mims. Ask him what the B has done to other women. Ask him what the B just did last week. Ask him about Yikes. Ask him. Ask him about AMZ. Ask him about the rest of them racists and losers he kick it with. Ask him. Ask him. Since he your boy, ask him. Drazo was in an elevation chat that they talk about God saying he was a pimp, y'all. He said, y'all don't know me. I'm a pimp. I'm a PIE. I thought you was married. You a married pimp? And I don't know if you should be calling yourself a pimp. Why you got a B as your emoji promoting a B who was a prostitute? I wouldn't be calling myself a pimp. Are you her pimp? Are you pimping her? I need to know what's going on. Who's pimping what? Are y'all pimping YouTube? Who are y'all pimping? Who are y'all pimping? You pimping your wife? Who are you pimping? Who are you pimping? It's so many, Sarah. This is what happens all over these streets. They go into places where people do, and this is what I'm going to tell everybody on YouTube. This is for the subscribers and definitely to the content creators. Stop vouching for people, bringing up people, but you don't seem to know what they've done. AT2 always do an interview and be like, I ain't see that. I ain't know that. Baby, I'm not going to be interviewing somebody and you out here doing all this stuff on YouTube. And then I'm saying to people, oh, I didn't know you did that. Dirty B.I. Tell you during sis. I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Dirty B.I., did you hear me, Drazo? The stud was on a chat, in a chat full of women promoting the B for sisterhood and unity. Girl, I would rather go to a hostel. I'm talking about the hostel that was in the movie where they was taking people. Like, I'd rather go there and chance myself on a week's vacation than go over there and think these heifers give a damn about a woman. They don't care about the woman they are, let alone the woman I am. Why? I'm gonna promote these heifers for what? Drazo be promoting the B harder than he promote his own channel. And is there something in the Kool-Aid that as soon as you get cool with the B, you got to put a B at the end of your thing? What's the lifespan on a B? Somebody tell me. I really want to know. I'm asking for this nosy bitch in my head. She want to know. What's the lifespan of the baby? Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Cosmic, how you doing, my mare bear? How you doing? But I'm tired of it, y'all. And here's the funny thing: if I say something, they'll say you bullying. No, I'm not. I never want to be a bully. I'm not here trying to force my power on what I think is weak, because that's what a bully does. I'm going to force knowledge on people who think they're smart, people who think they're bad, people who think they're big and tough and they could just go anywhere and spread this hate that they do everywhere they go. Not around me. Not around me. So I mean that somebody tell Rimrock to take down that video with Mims, because it's Mims world around here. And if you are promoting people who still come live and state bad things about a woman who is resting with the king, then I want nothing to do with you. And how dare you say that you pumping God? Because God is not the author of confusion. He is not that. And so I'm not even religious, baby. I'm spiritual. And I know that God is not in the midst of none of that. But like I said, take her video down. Take it down. Because you didn't know her and you don't want to know her. Because you want to know her enemies. Next, you'll have her picture, I guess. Because I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't. And I'm so tired of people saying, don't mention, don't say, man, don't say. No, say it. But say it with respect. Say it with love and stand up to those who are doing her wrong. Then you can say it all night. It don't matter how much you knew her. It don't matter how long you know her. Stand up for her. And like I said, Drazo coming in there pumping the bee. He's standing up for the bee harder than he stood up for his mama when Yikes talked about it. Yeah, I said it. He dogged your mama out. No one on this internet has said anything about your mama like he did. The bee dogged you out. Guess that's all forgiven. I guess everything she said she thought about you, she didn't really mean. She just said it for fun. For fun. Yeah, like I said, certain things I just do not like. And all this division, all this. And like I said, I'm not trying to bring division. I'm calling facts. There's not one person in that chat that the bee would respect for real. She would want them to all kiss her ass. So to send her anywhere, anybody toward her, it's a lie. She hang with people that don't like blacks, let alone black women, and they don't like women really like that. She hang with men that take advantage of women. She hangs with men that she sends off on women, and you in here promoting her to women? First of all, half the women in there eat her alive. I know it. She don't. They'll eat her alive. And like I said, Rimrock could be cool with that, but I'm not. But that's one of the reasons I was side-eyeing him, because I'm like, this boy do anything. He's not what he's saying, and I don't like it. But I ain't dissed him. I ain't had nothing negative to say. Only time I say it was don't ever diss me and no thing and think you're going to subliminally talk shit about me. That's what I said. I said, next time you hear something, why don't you come check the person who said it? Because you sure had my telephone number to tell me you had a new channel, but you didn't have my telephone number to come and ask me if it was something I said about you. And I would have told you what I said about you. So like I said, I ain't here to get into it with nobody. I ain't here to kiss nobody ass. I'm not here to help you get into it with somebody you don't like. I'm here to state how I feel, and that's it. And I'm here to state that, like I said, you over there pumping that heifer and pumping that goofy stud, I don't want nothing to do with it. But I'm going to warn every person in your chat. I'm warning everybody in your chat that he running around calling himself a pimp. And that chick, the bee, she's a hoe. And the pimp and the hoe, they both broke. And when I say broke, I'm talking mentally. I could give a damn what they got in their bank accounts. I could give a damn what they got in their pockets, because morally they broke, spiritually they broke, they just broke. They are broken into many pieces. They are 1,000 pieces. They are broken pictures. You know what I'm saying? They are shattered pictures. They are shattered pictures. There's no saving that frame. They are destroyed. They are trash to me. They are trash. Yeah. I think the bee been exposed. She been exposed. And as soon as she get exposed, here come that tiny violin. We about to play it, y'all. We about to play it, y'all. Here it come. Hold on. And everybody go, oh my God, the bee. She been through so much. But here's my thing. Time out, y'all. If the internet got you ready to cancel yourself, if the internet got you checking in for a 72-hour stay, if the internet got you disrespecting your husband or your wife, if the internet got your kids getting scallywhacked and back, and it's got you on here boo-hooing and crying like Tammy Faye with your mascara all over your face, then baby, I need you to stop. take a minute, grab your hand, shut your laptop, power off your iPad, exit out of Google. That's what I need you to do. I need you to pick up the phone and call for help. I need you to dial 988. You know what I'm saying? I need you to do something that's going to save you, because other than that, I'm not even trying to hear it. Because you don't want help, you want to hurt. You want somebody else who at the end of their line to go on and cut the rope. You want somebody else that's holding the rope to go on and tie it around themselves. That's what you want to do. And I'm here to say, nah, not on my clock. Not when I'm sitting in a room. If I sit in a room and you bring the devil in, I'm going to fight with him. And people going to wonder, why am I fighting with this saint you brought up in here? But they'll see, the horns will come out while we fight. They'll see. They'll see the devil. They'll see the demons. They'll see him. You know what I mean? Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the B is trash. And let me tell you something, the B is not just trash because I don't like her. She's trash. Like, you go tell her story, Debbie. Everybody, hello, if I miss you, I'm sorry. Counting to my eyes. Counting to my eyes, not to me. And y'all know I got a ton of vision. Heidi still in the chat, she gonna cuss me out. I'm like, girl, you pay attention to your chat. I'm like, oh, girl, I'm trying. You know, I got one track, man. But anyway, yeah, like I said, the B, trash. If I go somewhere and I just, okay, y'all, let's not say it's the B. I'm gonna say, hey, y'all, I got this friend, girl. She is my girl. Now, don't get me wrong. Once we had this other friend, and she kind of sent the friend, off, recommended her to her boyfriend to go get some blow, and ended up, she was selling herself to make back that money for him, But y'all be like, oh, that sounds like a good friend. Where's she at? Can I go out with her? Can we do the sisterhood of traveling pants together? No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, who is it happening? Why are you around her? If I told you, hey, girl, I got this friend, girls, she get mad at you. She will get pictures from dudes that you once liked and send them pictures, and she will keep those pictures till she get mad at you, and she'll put them out. Mm-hmm. I got this friend, girl, who keeps secret groups where she bashes women. Yeah, this woman says she's been violated by men several times, but she loves to have men violate women. Isn't she a keeper? Isn't she? If I came on here and did that, if I came, listen, y'all, JJ, me and Heidi still waiting for JJ to produce these pictures of us showing pictures of other people. She still ain't produced them. She would have to go and make these pictures. She would have to come get me and Heidi, put the shit in our hand and take a picture of it. But she came out and said it. And listen, there were people who, without her showing proof, actually like, oh my God, they're wrong for that. If we wrong for some lie, some effort untold, then what is the B for what she did? And people say, well, that's the past. See, that's what the B want us to say. That's the past. Girl, some past you can't run from. You can't run from. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Union rep, how you doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah. The stud can Triple H it. Triple H it. Triple H it. That's how I feel about their whole squad. They could, y'all know Triple H used to, y'all, anybody know wrestling? Y'all know what Triple H used to tell them, right? He'd throw it up and throw it down. Throw it up, throw it down, throw it up, throw it down, throw it up, throw it. Y'all know what he was saying. Y'all know what he was saying, right? They could Triple H it up in here. They could Triple H it, and then they could Akinelli. For those who don't know Akinelli, he was a rapper. He had a famous song, and it was called "Put It in Your Mouth." I said, "Your mother in my house." That's what they could do with it. All of them. Jill, how you doing? They could all do it. How you a stud of YouTube, but you ain't even a stud of at home? Honey, you are still in the honeymoon stage, but you on here defending another chick who ain't even got a man. She ain't got a man. She got a what? She ain't got a man. She swiped left. so she can get her, a sponsor for the night. You talking about this back thing, Joe? Hold on. You are literally up here to real women. Because let me tell you something. Inside of real Rimrock Chat are some real women. Some real go-getters, real hard workers, real content creators. And you in here pumping a heifer who if she ain't talking about somebody bad, she don't have nothing to say. You talking about a heifer who told me she was violated, then violated a woman in means that you shouldn't have, and justifies it by, she said something about your mama. Girl, you said something about your mama. You said you didn't like your mama when your mama life wasn't as important as YouTube was. You said that. You said it. Ain't nobody said nothing about your mama like you did. You said your mama should have took a switch off a tree and tied it up and tore your ass up. That's what you said. You didn't say it. Your action showed somebody should have been at your house lighting you on fire. Somebody should have been at your house. Remember when y'all was sitting at that table passing around the salt, talking about the Jack the Ripper murders? Y'all should have been sitting around talking about how to keep it closed, a chastity belt. Y'all should have been sitting down talking about to this girl about this is your brain on drugs. Y'all should have been cracking eggs up in skillets for her. Y'all should have been telling your daughter you are beautiful, though you could take that pink dye out your hair because you've been rocking it since '89. No, y'all should have told her that. Y'all should tell that heifer, you know what? You'll find a man that wants you when he's not willing to sell his own ass for crack. That's the kind of man you want to get. You don't want a man who's out here selling his own tushy and then be surprised he's selling your tushy too. You know? Talk about ran through. I wonder sometimes if when Gil came over for a tickle, when old boy was free, did he tickle the other side? Did she take the left? He took the right? Well, you know what? Glenwood's gone. It sounds like Drago's ready to come step on up for a Tickle Me Gilmore. So, look, you got you a new one. You got you a new puppet master. You are so girl. You're so talented. She is so talented. Ain't that Brookie? Brookie, where you been, girl? These haters, girl. These haters got you up off of here. Bring Brooke back. Bring Brooke back. I can't. Where the hell has my Brookie been? Yeah, I believe it. Listen, but this is who Drago was promoting. I would love to see her stats. I would love to see that. I would love for her to do a test on her hair to see if that pink and chemically went into her brain and did something to her. You know, I heard y'all that last week she said she was going to do a photo shoot in front of a yellow and black car. Girl, you're not a bee in real life. I think sometimes when she walk outside, she thinks she's still in bee costume. Then she no, she's in dirty sweatpants and a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like she really remembers. She really remembers that she got puke between her toes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bee got puke between her toes. This girl is nasty. I mean, she's nasty from the soles of her feet, literally, to the inside of her soul. It's disgusting. I mean, it's all puke infested. It's all nasty. It's all nasty. I mean, she is the definition of evil. She the definition of evil, begging for us to believe she good. Huh? I can't. My God. Brookie is our dot. Say, Brookie, you're my dot. Brookie is the coolest. These kids are just so jealous. They really hate on Brookie. Brooke. Team Brooke. And they gonna be, oh, why is there a Team Brooke? Because Brooke realer than you bitches. Hey, Brooke. Brookie realer than you bitches. Anybody, well, y'all think Brooke never did nothing wrong? Who said she didn't? Who said she didn't? I just said she better than y'all bitches. That's all I said. And y'all so jealous. Y'all so jealous. Remember, the bee hates Brooke because Brooke answered John's call and not hers. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. Brookie didn't talk about him. Brookie didn't diss her. Brookie didn't go get liability insurance from YouTube on her. No, she didn't. She just happened to be sick with a virus for her whole family, and she didn't answer the phone for her. And damn it, she felt good enough, or her phone was sitting close enough for her to answer for John. And ooh, the bee got mad, y'all. Ooh, the bee said her dot is not doing right. Her dot. And then she wrote this song. We were together just the other day. Taking lives for granted, taking lives, not life, taking lives for granted, passing time away. I was there for you, Dot. You were there for me. Y'all know that song? By being at large. Yeah, that's what she was singing to you, Brooke. Oh my God. And then she was singing, she was missing you like crazy. I miss you like crazy. I miss you, Brookie. Oh man, she was, oh my God. I was like, bruh. I'm starting to think she had a crush on you. She got a crush on you. I know you see her in the videos. True. I know you see her in the, you know what I'm saying? She seen you and she wants you. She said, wait, what's your husband's name? Because it needs to be the bee. Because the bee wants you. She want to get in your skin. She wants your life. She wants your life. Hold on, y'all. But yeah, sorry, that's my buddy. We getting together today for lunch. But yeah. Yeah, please pass around your clients list. And knowing her, she gonna have a job, they social, they wife name, but not their first name. Who you what? She said, yeah, let me tell y'all about Gil. So Gil is his last name. That's not even his first name. So y'all think y'all know something. He worked at the merchandise market downtown, right off of da-da-da. You could take the train straight into the merchandise market. In case you didn't know, he was on the 20th floor. His son went to this school, but he had got accepted at that school. I remember his youngest son, he had croup when he was young, but he got over it and blah, blah, blah. What's Gil's first name? I don't know. I can't remember that. Bitch, get your, because he never told you. His name John. That's why you like John, because his name John. She said, it's John? John Gills? Is that Johnny Gill's little brother? John Gill? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's talking about. It's single white female, snuggle bunny, little snugs. It's definitely single white female. She definitely, it's beyond, it's single white female. It is, we're not gonna call it pretty woman because she never gonna get a Richard Gere. Mm-hmm. And she want us to believe that Gil was Richard Gere, right? Do y'all remember when David Chappelle made that little joke on Pretty Woman and said this is how Pretty Woman would really go? And they laying in the bed and she'd be like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm a whore. He'd be like, if you don't get the yeah, that's what Jules was getting. First of all, could you imagine paying for her? She needs to get that shit out for free. For real. For real. I mean, because the bacteria levels on her feet alone got to be like messing with. You know how they say if you touch things that live in the ocean and stuff, you better watch. It's a lot of bacteria. It's a lot of bacteria. You got to scrub it off. Scrub it off. We done seen her step and puke and keep going. So now the people all over the floor. She ain't mopping because she don't even take the garbage out. You want me to believe a chick don't take the garbage out sweep? Then you want me to believe she mops? Then you want me to believe she got bleach? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it. She got popsicles. That's it. We know she was eating that cheesecake, but we know she didn't go buy it or make. I mean, she didn't go make it. Somebody else made that. She just eating cheesecake. Yeah, yeah. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when she trying to get that money for the rent. You know, come on, girl. What do? You say you don't get disability or nothing, okay? But then you tell us you got 6,000 mental things keeping you in the house. So the state needs to govern you. And I'm not saying that as a joke. I'm saying that dead ass. So you ain't doing that. not one of your channels, one of your videos, because so much is be monetized. So you got to be getting into super chats, super stickers, and I mean that must be how you pay everything because you ain't working. Where do you work? Somebody check Backpage for me. Somebody check under the alias The Bee. I bet we found 9,000 hookers on Backpage named The Bee. B, beware, BB, bees in the mess. It's gonna be a bunch of names like that. One of them, I can feel it in my spirit. My whole spirit is grabbing her. Like my whole spirit, like, oh, that hole is over there. I can feel it. So you gotta have them spirits. I know it. I know a whole spirit. I know it. I ain't never been a Backpage hoe though, y'all. I was good. I was never a Backpage hoe. I believe it, Husky. I believe it. You got liability in your name. She is definitely a liability. She is definitely a hindrance, not a help. You know what I'm saying? She definitely is the child the parents prayed about the most. I mean, definitely. I definitely know they stayed on their knees like her. Because you have to. I was a worrisome child. No, they stayed on their knees about her. And she took the praying into another reason to be on her knees. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She took them words when Luke said, face down, hands up. That's the way we like to. She took it serious. She said, hey, and more, hey, let me hear you say, hey, don't mess with my Brookie. She's my guy. Brookie, we just became best friends. I'm going to get you a friendship bracelet. We just became it. Chill. How you doing, sis? Ooh-wee. April NYC, how you doing? Anybody I miss, how you doing? Cree, how you doing? Everybody, I'm so sorry. Y'all know I get to talk and I can't look over. I can't look over, but I know my attention deficit will go into something else. So I'm sorry. Much love and much respect. Denny died? Because Brookie, that's my dog. And Brookie, she's so hot. They're just so jealous. Brooke, let me tell y'all something. They've been jealous of Brooke. Brooke came with just the eyeball. Y'all see? Now look, I'm gonna put it up. Y'all see? Look, it's the eyeball. They've been jealous since then. So I'm like, gosh, she got a motherfucking mascara. Right. Look like she actually has a soul. And they hate it. I've been watching. They're calling her eyeball. Y'all just looking for a reason to hate on this shit. When they had some drama on Brooke, they said, hold on, let's go into a couple of years ago, some shit she did. We ain't gonna tell you nothing Brooke did right now, because right now she ain't doing shit. We want to get some old shit about Brooke, you know? And then Brooke's husband even sat in the background, basically was like, hey, you shut up, I love my woman. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh, Brooke's husband hates her. And he was like, no, he really doesn't. He really loves her. And they were really jealous. They said Brookie got a fucking job, a real one, a career. I hate her. They ain't named me one thing about Brooke we hate. John been telling us he was gonna leak these messages of him and Brooke for 2 years. We still waiting on. Is he waiting for Brooke to call him back and give him some new messages? Because we still waiting. I hope none of y'all was holding y'all breath, because they dead now. Because we still waiting. 2 years, clock still ticking. We still waiting. Mm-hmm. Let John tell he got messages on everybody, including people he's still with. We ain't seen one of them. Not one message. Not a piece of it. None of it. Because it don't exist. But Brooke was getting on ass. That's why they got mad, Brooke. Hey, Brooke was coming up with songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, few of us need to get together and do like a We Are the World. You know what I'm saying? Like, but call it these YouTube losers, you know, something like that. But we need to do it. We are the world. You know what I'm saying? We are the children. We got to get together and do that, because these apples need to hear it. And everybody get a verse. Like, you know, it was all stars and that. We had Whitney, Michael, everybody was in that shit. That's how we gonna do. And they'll do a rebuttal song. It'll be like the Garbage Pail Kids coming out with a track. It'll probably be called something like, I'm a racist, I'm a bigot, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hooker. You know, some shit like that. That'll be their lyrics, you know, like, do you stand on a corner or do you do it from online? Because she thinks she ain't a hoe because she ain't on the corner. Yes. Mm-hmm. Try it up. I know that pink dye dried up, honey. I seen a picture of her. It's a public picture, y'all. I'm gonna post it. It's a public picture of her holding this check and she doing great things in this community. She's defending. Look out, she defending a so-called killer. Like, you be like, what is she doing? Like, I don't know what stand she's really on. Like, does she stand against or does she stand for? I don't know. We'll call her Catman. Not even that man, not even Catwoman, just Catman. Meaning her cat stays with all these men. That's why she Catman, girl. It has nothing to do with I think you a dude. Nope. I know you a woman. I know you a woman. I know it. I know it. I know you watch your parents be married for 50 years, so you couldn't even have a fiance. Could you get a good boyfriend? I want to see if your siblings could. Let's play name your sister's real boyfriend. They're going to name y'all the dude she was screwing. Well, that was Peter and Bobby, Tommy and Gil, Fufu and Jinjing, Bum Bum and Dale. What was his last name? I don't know. He never really came in the house. He used to just sit in the back in the woods together. Because remember, she said she was getting her back cracked behind my parents' house. Like, what? Even if I was getting my back cracked behind my parents' house, I wouldn't be sitting on the internet bragging about that. Like, y'all, I remember when I was 16 and this dude loved me so much that he was like, bend over on this tree. Bend over on this tree and touch your toes. And I was like, oh my God. And I was looking into my kitchen window because, that's how close I was to my dad. Girl, you sound stupid. Like, you don't sound like no half I'm going to be bragging about. Oh, y'all, please go sign up to her channel. You'll get with it. You'll get with it a password so you can too sell your ass on Backpage. She gives references out. You know what I'm saying? She refers a cooch. No disrespect, cooch. Let me not say that. They're like, oh my God, she's referring cooch. Danny said it on her channel. Cooch works for the bee. Cooch works for the bee. Say, no, Cooch doesn't. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought, like, who sits and tells me, yeah, you know what, just going back to my dad's house, it just reminds me. Now, of all the things your parents' house reminds you of, it don't remind you of warm apple pie. It don't remind you of good nights of sleep. It don't remind you of the love and the giggling you and your siblings ran through the house doing. It didn't remind you of mama standing in the kitchen and you could just smell her favorite whatever, her famous whatever she made for y'all. You know what I'm saying? No. When she goes back home, what she thinks about is the tree that is closest to her back window that she used to run out and grab bark on. You get what I'm saying? It reminds her of all the gang bangs that the bee had in the woods. Like, girl, this is sick. Like, girl, can you turn your channel into Streetwalkers? Can you turn it into I Am a Proud Hooker? Like, if your channel was that, I'd be, oh, I love this channel, girl. I love how this hooker gets it in. You know what I'm saying? This hooker tells us all about herself. No. She wants to have a channel and call it Mother Teresa. She is Mother Teresa. She is the Virgin Mary. She is the saint of all saints. She is the example of God. If you haven't seen God, take a look over there and you will see his face. Girl, bad. You can't even be Lucifer because you ain't even that smart. He was clever. He's very intelligent. You ain't got that. She more like Judas. She one of them. She one of them cats in the Bible. I don't know. Name me some other bands. She them. She all of them and then some. All of them and then some. Hey, and somebody go tell C what it. The other day yesterday I was watching Kimmy Loves and they got to read in the Bible. I think they was in Exodus. I don't want to misquote it. If you want to go to Kimmy Loves and find out, she used to be Jaguar's moderator / best friend. Now they enemies. Anyway, she was saying to Jag that you doing this witchery is against the Bible. And in Exodus, God warns people about people who talk witchery and everything else. And Siwa, you can't be a Christian witch, honey. There's no such thing, sweetie. God don't play with those kind of games. He said he don't even want you reading palms. So please, once again, under the umbrella of religion, stop lying, y'all. Y'all are a mess. Y'all are the authors of confusion. Y'all are the authors of separation as people try to defend y'all. I'm not defending wrong. I'm not arguing with liars and losers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that with none of y'all. Y'all are goofies. Now, don't you get in trouble, Cosby. Don't you get in trouble, man. You know, sometimes you got... I be listening to my headphones sometimes at work and burst out laughing. And people be looking at me. So I was thinking of something yesterday. Real funny. I'm laughing at these heifers. I'm laughing all the way to sleep. I'm laughing. I ain't never seen people. Let's just call this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday. Man, fuck you, Brooke. You ain't on nothing. You wanted, Brooke. I'm coming for you. I'm talking about your daughter, your son, your kids. I'm talking about your husband. I'm talking about your ex-boyfriend when you was in high school. Who did you go to prom with? I'm talking about them too. You know what? I'm talking about this. I'm talking about that. I'm talking about this. Tuesday. Y'all, it's a lot going on in my life. I can barely pay my rent. They have to evict me. You know what? I need to put up a cash. I'm not asking for nothing. Okay? I don't need nothing, but I don't want to live on the streets. And this is what Brooke wanted for me. She wanted me on the streets. She is the reason why my landlord is so mad that I feed them squirrels. It's her. It's Bambi. It's these people. Wednesday. You win. Y'all got what you want. Y'all got what you want. I just went to Walmart and bought 3 packs of Sharpies. I'm writing y'all names on my arms, my legs, my forehead. I'm going to write it across my stomach because I'm hungry. Y'all don't know what it's like to be tortured every day because you was a whore for free. And they say when you a whore, you get paid, and I didn't. They said I was in a negative once they saw me. I owed the John. And it's all Brooke's fault. You be like, what the fuck? But it's always somebody in the chat like, oh my God, B. Brooke is the reason you're a hooker. Brooke is the reason that you don't eat. Brooke is the reason that your landlord hates your guts. Not Brooke the reason your landlord hates your guts. Do your landlord know Brooke? In your eviction, does it say you are evicted and Brooke is the cause? Because if it don't say that, Brooke ain't the reason you getting evicted, girl. The reason you getting evicted is because between the throw between your toes. The wild, like, somebody please send her landlord that video of them squirrels actually getting in the building. Like, I want him to know that they've actually come into the building. Not she across the street tickling their Gilmos. I can't. Isn't she the same woman? Look, see, I'm gonna take y'all back. Y'all think that it was women were the first people that she, that she Blue Ball Gill, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, y'all think that the first person she ever outed was one of the women on here? Nah, it was Bruiser the squirrel. Remember, she would be giving us videos of Bruiser, and Bruiser just, nobody knew a squirrel had nuts like that until she showed us. And I'm like, damn, do Bruiser, like she played Bruiser extra nuts to show us his nuts. Because this is getting kind of perverted. Pam, how you doing? I'm sorry, anybody, if I missed you. How you doing? How you doing? But do y'all remember? Bruiser used to be up in there like this, getting his nuts. I said, wait, why is Bruiser got his hands behind his head? Bruiser was waiting for his tickle. He said, girl, everybody in town know you tickling every Gilmo in town. He told her, bend over and spread it, girl, show me those. You know what I'm saying? He told her. He told her, he said, girl, I need it and you got it. I know y'all don't remember. I remember. I became a lawyer for Bruiser. Okay. Because she was exploiting Bruiser. Like, then suddenly Bruiser disappeared. And she was like, this Bruiser mama. Joe, how do you know who Bruiser mama is? Do these squirrels have like war wounds on them that say we related? We in this tribe. I'm from the tribe of Bruiser. Or is she half squirrel? Or has she tickled so many nuts, she just know anybody who keep nuts, store nuts in their mouth. I don't know how she knows Bruiser's mama. From this Bruiser's little sister. And I used to actually be listening to her and be like, oh my God, she really knows him. She really knows that's his mom. She don't know shit. She don't know shit. Is my Michelle LaBelle in here? Hey, Michelle. Man, let me tell you something. First of all, I don't know if she set up a rehab for people or squirrels. Because some of them squirrels was coming, and I was like, wait a minute. These squirrels, like, they ain't ate ever. But how did they know to come here? Cinderella. I ain't even call her Cinderella. She damn sure. I mean, because hers wouldn't turn to a pumpkin. Who knows what I should have turned to? Probably turned to a used condom. You know what I'm saying? Her whole thing, it turned. Her henchmen will be Jay Fid and them, the mice that turned into horses. It'll be Jay Fid and them just turning back into regular bitches that do bogus shit. Y'all don't even care what they look like. You get what I'm saying? All these heifers over there are evil. And they sit with each other. They be sitting up there, yikes, all them sitting there, yikes, sitting here wishing more death on dead people. You be like, how much deader can you get? But anyway, he just be doing all the nastiest shit, right? And then they'll stop after he done been on a hate train. They've been on a hate train, and they'll stop and say something like, but we got to get rid of Terry Lynn, and we got to get rid of Brooke, and we got to get rid of Heidi, and we got to get rid of this Bush and Cooch and all them because they terrible. Cooch terrible because she playing your shit? Brooke terrible because y'all kept fucking with it, and then finally Brooke said, I'm telling y'all, when Brooke first started coming at Amber, and she outed Amber on being a hooker and everything, I said, Brookie, I got your varsity jacket that day. I became real team. Brooke, I've been subscribed to you for 3 years. All right? But Hunty, I became one of the girl, I became one of your cheerleaders. Okay? I said, you better stand on that bitch neck. You better put it in her mouth. I got excited. And then you say, oh, Siwa, you thought I was up off you? Bitch, you want something? I said, girl, get him. Get him, girl, get him. And they got mad about it. Ooh, I remember that day. Brooke got all them. So they still making up reasons why she got super chat. How about she got them? Because even if they just like the fact that she stood up to you skank ass heifers, she got way more personality. Neither one of them heifers funny. Their idea of a joke is telling somebody else's. I mean, they ain't funny. They not. They not that wise. They not dropping knowledge like Yoda over there. You know what I'm saying? They not. They over there dropping hate and lies. Big lies. And then, like I said, you know these people lying because they switch up who did something every time. 1 minute it was this person, then it was this person, and they got proof it's this person. They got other proof it's this person. Prove y'all shower every day. Prove me that. Prove me y'all ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Something. Or lunch and dinner. Prove that. Prove that y'all got 4 friends outside of YouTube that actually call y'all and see how you doing. Please prove that. Prove your parents ain't got a restraining order on you. Man, better see you later, sis. Right. They like, Brooke trying to buy a hospital. You be like, damn, she gonna need a lot more than what she gonna get on here. That's millions of dollars. It's people that donate millions of dollars to hospitals. They don't own it. They just got their name up on the wall in a picture. That's it. They don't own a hospital, but they saying Brooke buying one. Matter of fact, they said Brooke buying a hospital down the street from them. You be like, how am I buying a hospital down the street from you? How? They just be lying. They lie so much. This the same heifer that set up when I was in Tennessee, set up on the live and said, yeah, these heifers, Terry Lynn and Danny, they didn't even grow up with both their parents. I did. My parents loved each other. To the day my mama left, they was with my daddy. And then when he's gone, they'll be in heaven together in love, girl. Time out, sis. To all the people raised by a single parent, I want you to put your hands up to the skies and thank God you wasn't raised by her parents. Because her team, they did a fuck job over there. No disrespect to your parents, but disrespect to your parents. And if raising you as an example of parenting, baby, all the shit I did as a parent. Thank you, Lord, I did it. But Hunty, I could stand in that. Just like when they had something to say about Brooke daughter. Let me tell you something, bitch. If you ever raised some teenagers, you know, baby, it's a mood swing. You ever woke up with teenagers? Anybody in here ever raised some teenagers? You ever woke up and said, hey, good morning? And you'd be like, oh my God, what could have possibly happened to you before you woke up that had you? But then somebody called them on the phone. And you thinking, wait a minute, what are they saying? They got you so loud, I'm in here cooking breakfast. And they got more of your attention than me. I pay for this roof over your head. That phone you texting on about. And I can't even get that's teenagers. Do you know that most kids, even including ourselves, there was a point when you thought your parents could have did it better because you don't know no better. You think you know. So for me to knock somebody for that is just the fact of ignorance. Because you said your parents were perfect, but you told us you was getting bent over behind your parents' house while they was in the crib. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. You was tickling Gilmos in they basement. I mean, they were outstanding parents. I know all your siblings are like, look at how you make our parents look. I know they saying that. I know they come and look on your channel, Claudia, how you doing? They come and look at your channel and say, oh my gosh, she make our parents look like shit. Mm-hmm. You do. You do. You do. Just like you made the Portillo family look like shit. You do. That's what you do. As she's being pumped all over. You missed it, Brooke. I don't know who was in here. I said Drazo was on this channel, Renrock today, promoting the bee, saying she's only nasty when people are nasty to her. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. She nasty when she want to be. She nasty because she's just nasty. I mean, she nasty because she walks and puke and don't clean her feet. She nasty. She nasty because she was in love and still in love with a man who was selling his own ass for crack. I wonder sometimes if they did a 2-for-1. Her and Glenwood. She tickle. He takes it in. I don't know how they did it, but they did it together. What a lovely couple. Relationship goals. From the pits of hell. Stacey Ayer says. And she said it. She said Glenwood was taking it in his back seat so he could get a little bit of the. Okay, question. How do all these people hang with this many dope fiends but never was one? Oh, wait. How do these many people lay down with this many dope fiends but never was one? And how do you lay down with a man who you hear on the phone telling somebody he about to come over and Vaseline up, and then he comes home and Vaselines you up? I'm kind of confused on what y'all do. Sounds like he was in love with the cocaine, not the you. And even she said, y'all, I loved him so much that to get him off drugs, I did him with him. Would y'all send her to a school to speak to the children? That's what I want to know. Would y'all send her to a school to tell the children to beware? Or would y'all keep her away from the kids? Would y'all put signs up in front of the school saying, please don't have fire in your school? Please. Please. Don't. Don't. Yeah. Man, he looked like Ron Jeremy when Ron Jeremy was on some real life. Now, let me tell you something about Ron Jeremy. Yes, he was the king of swing for a long time. But Ron Jeremy done look like shit for a long time, too. He in jail now, riding like shit. But he don't look like shit. When he was on some real life, he would try to tell us how big his junk was. And I would think, well, you had to move your stomach so we could find it. His hair been receding since the 70s. Okay. I almost felt like sometimes he was wearing one of those Bret Michael hats. Remember they said Bret Michael and Hulk Hogan were wearing hats with hair on it, so it could look like they still had a full thing going there. Yeah, that's what I was starting to think about Ron Jeremy. He ain't no Ron. First of all, are you the Ron Jeremy of the Beehive? I guess so. Because we take you anywhere on the internet. They're going to be like, wait, where's the stud? Where is the stud? He ain't even a stud muffin. And what does his wife think about him studding around here with a bunch of ex-hookers? Because he be on panel with 3 known whores. Amber, Jules, and 148. You on there with 3 proud to brag about sluts. They all bend over and spread them, girl. Show me, yo. You know what I'm saying? They all do it. They all do it, and they all do it for a little bit of change. They'll do something strange for a little bit of change. You know what I'm saying? It could jingle. It don't have to fold. It could jingle, and these hoes gonna twerk something. Okay? I said it. Nobody else said I said it. I said they all was bragging. 148 that they was like, oh my God, Amber, I don't know what's wrong with her. I used to be a madam. Madam my ass, bitch. Who was listening to you? John don't even listen to you, and he a John. Come on now. How many hookers does it take to make a crew? You know how they say, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? How many hookers does it take to make a crew? 1, 2, 3. How many hookers? I'm just waiting for Broke Room to admit that she a Backpage hoe. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for it to slip up that she put a spell on somebody inside their cock. I'm waiting for it. I'm just waiting patiently. I'm patiently waiting for this hooker to say she a hooker. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Mm-hmm. Tracy, how you doing? How you doing? That might just be how you doing. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I'm gonna say that 1,000 times. If I missed you, trust me, it's nothing personal. Because you know, up in here, you come in here with a crown, you get respected by the crown. So everybody, how you doing? If I missed you, how you doing? How you doing? How them hookers doing? How them hookers doing? You know, they probably used to love that song by Mystical. Let me hit it, let me hit it, let me hit it, let me hit it. Fucking right, he did it. These stinks. Christoph, how you doing? Feel the love, how you doing? Can I speak? Like, Billy, I know I spoke to you because I like that name. Uh-huh, uh-huh. And then Jules always talking about somebody, baby, let me get a whole full body shot of you. Not an angle. Let me get that whole shot of you, girl. I want to see you from them stank, nasty, dusty, dirty feet all the way up to the top of your roots growing out. Let me see you, girl. And then flash up your friends with you. So the next time they talking about somebody's looks or something, we know what these skanks look like too. But you know what I picture? A bunch of you sitting up in the room. Sometimes I wonder if it's really a J-Fed or you J-Fed. I never know. I don't know, because I just be wondering, how's a woman this far, but another woman's crotch, but not her tampon? I think y'all need to, they sent John tampons, and the rest of these heifers are just tampons for each other. Yeah, I said it. I said it because you're too far up this girl's clit. She needs to have a baby because she's going to have a you, because you are that far up in her, sweetie. I'm sorry. I just got to say it how it is, or how I see it. Oh, all right. Yeah, Backpage. Mm-hmm. I don't want to grow up, because if I did, I couldn't be a Backpage whore. Yeah, that's them. They didn't go to Toys R Us, honey. They didn't. They went to Frederick's of Hollywood. They went to Spencer's. They didn't go to Toys R Us when they was kids. Under the tree, their parents left them things like handcuffs, tie rags. You know what I'm saying? Gag balls. That's what they got for Christmas. That's what these whores got for Christmas. Oh, she's your lover. She's Jules too. She loves her. She loves her so much she's willing to risk her job and her name, everything. Because some of y'all think because y'all under a fake name, y'all can just like your best friends, just like your favorite content creator can go get somebody else. Somebody can get yours too. And that, I learned one thing about life: if you open yourself to being a part of something, you open yourself to being a part of something. So if I sit around a heifer who will dox everybody, one day I might be the one dox, not her. Because she don't care if we know who she is. She got, first of all, she got her whole address put in the internet as a place for her to sell her crotch. Okay, she ain't got nobody sober. Okay, because you can't have a sobriety house that you getting high in. So let's take this whole sobriety house out the window. Y'all really letting a hoe who got a doggone EIN number on a damn prostitution ring? That's who we calling the chief? Oh, okay. I'm not that naive. If I'm lying, then tell me who you done got sober in there while you getting high. You cannot get high inside of a place that you're trying to get people sober. Even if you getting high off weed and it's legal in your state, you can't. That's like liquor is legal. You can't walk in a rehab and the person who's doing the rehab is pouring shots if they ask me to sign in for rehab. And liquor is legal. Could you imagine walking in a rehab and they say, hold on, let me take this shot of whiskey before you check in real quick. Now, what you up in this motherfucker for? What you up in this motherfucker for? Hold on, let me roll this blunt up real quick. What rehab is this? I want to know. Because I know some people who don't want to quit and they might want to go there. But she running a whorehouse. That's what she doing at that address. Lombard, you got a hooker on the prowl. Dressed up as a bee with pink hair. She said she was going to sell in front of a yellow and black car. She just stand in front of a brothel. Take a picture doing that. Take a picture standing on a corner. Standing on the corner, shaking your tush. Do that. Take a picture of you with some friends having lunch. Girl, take a picture we want to see. Shit. Make it real for me. Give me something I want to see, girl. Take a picture of you washing your feet. Take a picture of you holding your cats while you rub them. And I'm not talking about the one that you pass around. I'm talking about the cats that actually live in your house. Somebody sent her landlord that video because her cat was about to eat them squirrels. Did y'all remember? She was screaming bloody murder. She didn't sound like Cinderella that day. She didn't go put the squirrel in her hand and say, "Oh, you baby, I'm gonna put you back inside because you belong inside. I want to take you in." No, she didn't, because her cat was like, "Bitch, if you don't get these doggone squirrels up out of here, I've been trying to eat these motherfuckers for a year now. I've been trying. You don't feed us enough. You feed the squirrels more than us." That's what the cat said. I speak cat. I do. And I heard them. I heard their cries for help. Every time she pick up the cats, it sounds like she done picked them up by their tail. They ran. That's all you hear. Like, man, what is she doing with these cats? They hate her. You know why? Because animals know your real energy. They know who you really are. They know all about you. They do. Mm-hmm. And then all her spokespeople, they come out to defend her. They always come out with misinformation. They never come out with real facts. I told you, I'm still waiting for JJ to produce this pictures of me passing out women's pictures. I ain't never did that. I never, even if I was 17 years old, I wouldn't be passing out no woman like that. I know what it's like to be violated. And I know that one thing about being violated is stuff like that will take you back to that place. It will. So why would I be doing that to a woman? For what? Huh? She ain't changed tires on that hoopty. Why don't she change mufflers on that hoopty? It sounds like her exhaust pipe is going out. She ain't changed that. Y'all think this ever don't go nowhere? She leave her house. That's all part of the pity party story. Like I said, if she in her house the way she is, I guarantee she getting disability. Because she ain't working. You can't be so scared you at home that you go to work. What do you tell your job? Oh, today's a bad day? Today's a popsicle day? No, you don't. Unless it's your company. And I'm not here to make fun of mental health because I suffer from it. But I'm also not here to use people like her, remind me of people who go and shoot up schools and stuff. I'm not going to use them as an excuse for mental health because they didn't go get help because they chose to keep. I'm not going to do that with them. Now, if the system failed them, that's one thing. She's not even running for the system. She's running to the internet. She wants these fake therapists who are just people to save her. She wants a bunch of people who never saved themselves just like her. She can't save nobody because this bitch don't want to be saved. She's not saved. She saved from what? From what? Then did y'all hear her last week on there? What's that dude's name? The one who put up the little shark. First of all, what kind of friend of yours would put up a picture of them with Sharpies and not think it would offend you? Yeah. Dexy ain't a friend of yours. But anyway. Oh, William. The last thing I would ever do is dox you. I don't even think about stuff like that. I can't wait to dox Savage. I said, haven't you done that already? Is it deja vu? Is it deja dox? Like, what are you doing, sweetie? Like, nobody realized that if this heifer wasn't arguing with somebody or crying about something or grabbing Sharpies, she wouldn't have a channel. What would her channel be called? Days of Our Skanks? How to be a hooker that never got paid? He's just not that into you? How to be in love with a man who don't even like you? I mean, what would her channel be called? Stalkers? Single white female? What would her channel be called? Lying on a regular? What would the channel be called? Somebody please tell me. I need to know. And like I said, Drazo defending a heifer that said he wasn't shit. A heifer that said he wanted to get all up in John's business. He wanted John to like him. He really was jealous of John, and now you prove it. But Mims, rest in peace, sis, told us that Drazo was only here for John and that he was faking all these other things to get next to John. Funny how the table's turning. We look and we say, oh, you're kind of right. Like I said, but once again, Drazo can't be no stud because you sitting up here kissing a man's ass who dissed your mama. Dissed your mama so much that your mama had to come on the internet and defend herself. And Drazo, even though people gonna say this isn't true, your mother said on the internet that John's mother died from an overdose. Let's just keep it a buck. See, nobody want to say that out loud, but she said it. I didn't say that. Drazo's mama said, oh, well, people knew she was already using. And she had some mental. She said that, Booney. She said his mama ain't been done overdose. I mean, been and took her life on purpose. So many gonna say that's not true because she wrote a letter. How y'all know he ain't write that letter? How you know? Because you don't know him. But Drazo mommy said, mm-hmm. And John told us that Drazo's mama was sleeping with his father while she was still just lies. And you hang with this man? You hang with this man? You ain't no man to me then. Because I'm a whole woman. You ever say anything about my mama? Don't worry. We ain't got to have nothing because I'm never going to have respect for you. We never going to hold a conversation. I damn sure won't be your mind cheerleading on your channel. And Drazo, since you and John so tight, when you going to hook him up with his daddy? When John gonna come live and tell his daddy how he told us how his daddy physically abused him and did some other stuff to him? So, you talk about a dysfunctional family on the internet. Colin, how you doing? How you doing, Colin? But yeah. Oh, I can't. You know what? I'm down for real family reunions. Not these fake ones. I remember when Amber brought her dad on, and I thought, man, it's so many of us, including myself, that would give anything for one last chance of a conversation with our father. And I thought, what a powerful moment, until I was in the middle of watching it, and I literally realized she don't give a fuck about father. She is doing this for show. You get what I'm saying? She's doing this to stop if they were going to do anything. She's doing this, and I thought, this is so terrible. This is so terrible. So when I seen Drazo and John make up, I thought that's funny that they making up because the things you said I couldn't make up from. I couldn't. And then the fact that you sitting with my dad and every day we online shitting on women, fuck that. Let's be offline, getting me and my daddy back together. So when he gone, I could make peace with that. Because no matter how much you talk about your mama, she's not coming back, and that's not being mean. That's a fact. Your dad is here. So when we talk about reunions, go make that reunion happen, Drazo. You and John really cool. Go make that happen for him. Maybe he'll have a little peace in his heart and be a nicer person. Why don't you make that happen? But if his dad doesn't want to do it because of the things John has said about him on the internet, that would be understood too. Because like I said, this man has dissed his parents. But we feel sorry for him. I do. I feel sorry for anybody who lost their mother. So that's just a anybody thing. I don't care if you're grown or young. But why I'm supposed to care about your mama? Why I watch you disrespect mama? Y'all okay with them disrespecting Cooch's mother and she's deceased? Y'all okay with disrespecting Mims and she's a mother and she's deceased? Y'all okay with? Y'all don't care about mom dissing Ann's mother? She's deceased. That's somebody's mother. So first of all, if I don't care about their mothers, or it's okay to do their mothers, then it's okay to do yours, baby. Well, you know what I'm saying? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. But y'all don't want to say it like that. How can I be like, oh, guys, please don't say anything about, come on, guys. As he disrespected mamas. Whether it's my mama or not, he disrespected mamas. So you think mine is one he wouldn't? He has no respect for mamas, including his. Pinky, how you doing? Maria, how you doing? Yeah, like I said, that just is annoying to me. And even when you don't ignore, I'm not gonna say something every time they do something. I'm gonna continue to throw my cartoons or whatever, my animations out. I'm gonna continue to do that. But there's gonna be times I have to come up here and actually say something out of my mouth, from my mind, from my heart. Because this is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. People can do what they want. That's fine. But don't be mad when somebody's saying, oh, you cool with somebody dissing somebody mama? Then don't y'all sit. Just like when Addie did it. Don't you dare come on no platform crying about his mama as he disrespects mamas. Stop yourself. If I'm sitting next to my friend and they sitting around disrespecting gays and I'm sitting there kikiing and giggling with them, then I cannot come up on my platform and be like, hey, y'all, LGBTQIA+, I stand for. No, I don't. Just because you put sugar on shit, it don't change it from being shit. It's still sugary shit. And that's what they are, sugared shit. It's still shit, though. You think I'm not calling it shit? Notice I'm still gonna say sugar shit. They're still shit. Everything they do is what they're begging someone to pity them because it's being done to them. These women jump up and say, don't no man need to be talking to a woman like that. Is they talking to men like they a man? These women, every chat they go in, they want to dog somebody out in the chat or promote hateful people in chats they shouldn't be promoting them in. Y'all think I'm going to go in a chat full of women who are victims and promote a man who did essay to women? They'll do it. And then be dissing another man because he was alleged to have done it. These women are go get men that call women bees for fun. Not real kings that stand for women. They make boundaries so men don't invade the women. No, they don't look for them men. They ain't looking for real men. Period. Hold on. It's funny. I've been getting prank calls for a couple of days, right? And I want to let whoever know doing it, you're not phasing me. You're not. I'm just gonna find out where these numbers coming from. You understand? They just believe that. Believe that. And if it rings back to your leaders gonna catch it. Anyway, and take this how you want. They're gonna catch it offline. So whether that be legally or fisticuffs, they're gonna catch it offline. Anyway. But Sonny, I've been talking about these people. My phone just keep ringing with fake call after fake. Get you some business. Go get on Backpage, ho. Go take your crew and get on Backpage, ho. You want to be a racist? Go take your crew, put some sheets on, but real racist, bitch. Move around me. Move around me, you and your crew. You and your crew is lame. You and your crew is weak. You and your crew is savages and not the good kind. I run with real savages. Them real ones that won't be on here boo-hooing and cuckooing. The ones that don't say stop, they say go. They say go. And how people be like, Danny thinks she's so tough. No, Danny's so real. I ain't tough. I could be knocked out, laid out, or put out. You understand that? I know that. But I can also knock out, lay out, or put out. So once again, I'm going to go to some rap lyrics. It was a song by this lady named Boswell. It was a rap. And then it was one of my favorite lines when I was young. She said, I talk a lot of shit, but I can back it all the fuck up. I'm real cool people until some stupid heifer step up. Remember that. Quote that. I am. I'll be one of the nice people you know. I will fight for anybody. I will fight for what's right all times. I will. But I will also fight a bully in a heartbeat. I will go to hell fighting a bully in a heartbeat. Anyway, yeah, Claudia, it happened. You know, that's what the haters do, but that's childish. I'm 44. Prank calls, only ones I ever had in my life is the ones I did. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I used to call and make little jokes and say silly stuff on people's tongue. Yeah, but these childish adults do stuff like that. Don't you know that's harassment? It's like harassment is one of its definitions. How y'all pass out numbers to harass people. For what? Go harass your parents for actually giving birth to you. Go harass them. Don't harass them. Mm-hmm. Don't forget to hit that like on your way in or your way out. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I love Lion's Pride. I do. I love her energy. I love her positivity. I do. One thing about me is y'all know I be everywhere, so I promote from all over. I'm not here on one thing. I don't belong to any sector. I belong to my parents. I belong to God. I don't belong to no sector. And a sector tells me that you want to section me off and divide me into something, and I don't want to be divided. United is how we stand. I'm a full-blooded American, and united is how the fuck we stand. Divided is how we fall. So if you think I'm going to stand in division, I won't. Y'all think I don't care what everybody else doing. What you eat won't make me shit. I made that very clear when I came up in here. So note that. I move on my own I wouldn't. Because let me tell you something, Kat. No matter how much I hate you, it's you I can't stand. And I know some people say I don't hate. I'd be lying. I hate actions, certain things. I hate certain things. Like I hate the thought of children being invaded. I hate certain things I hate. So I'd be lying to you, say I didn't have hatred for things. I do. I do. They say God hate the sin, not the sinner. So there's gonna be some hate. And they said God hate the sin. Don't think he dislike. So no. Even if I hated you, your kids ain't got nothing to do with my hate for you. But now, if you out here exploiting your kids while talking about other people's kids, yeah, I'm gonna talk about how you exploiting your kids. I'm gonna show say that. So if one day your kids are listening, they can see it's you, not these other people that they talking about. Yeah, yeah, but I ain't here talking about your kids. Because like I told you, if my kid was Tyrone Biggums and you talked about him, I'm gonna fuck you up. That choice is yours. You think I'm gonna sit on here and keep talking back and forth? I'm not. I'm not. I ain't that mature, and I'm proud to say it. I've come a long way. It's a long way. I'm never gonna go. I'm proud to say that. That don't make me violent because I'm black. That made me some angry black woman. No, it makes me tired of bullshit. Tired of bullies bullying this world. I'm tired of watching people be a victim. I'm tired of watching people get doxxed. I'm tired of hearing about deceased people being disrespected. I am tired of it. Let me tell you something. I come from a city where people will come on social media and say, I'm smoking your best friend. We smoking on your dead homies. These people come on here. I don't play that disrespect nobody dead, nothing. And they do that on here all day. There's people in my city, your city, and other cities, they are deceased for doing that. But I'm going to come on here with some old 50-year-old people, 60-year-old people, 45-year-old people who don't know that don't make sense to be disrespecting the dead. That they say if you have no respect for the dead, you have none for the living. You get what I'm saying? I'm not even disrespecting nobody dead, homies. I ain't. And the only reason Jules' dead mama was even getting mentioned, I'm not speaking on her death, period. I'm speaking on the fact that she said her parents being married made her a better person, but she's a ho-ho. Never been married. You saw this great example of marriage, ain't never been married. Got no family of your own. You sit in the house with 2 cats that hate you and 9 squirrels that want to fuck you. I mean, this ain't the life that makes it seem like I want your life, girl. You sent your man who was selling his butt in your house. You sent your friend to be a hooker. Girl, nothing about your life sound good. And if you trying to tell me it's because your parents, then I'm mad at them. I ain't here to talk about nobody, but once you open the door to Pandora's box, please stop telling me to calm down. You cannot start a fire until that burn. You can't be doxing everybody's mama, family, want to talk about their mama, their auntie, but your family off limits. If you really want your family off limits, take everybody else off the table. That's it. That's it. I don't want to hear that my husband will hit me if he find out what I'm doing. This gonna happen. Y'all trying to ruin my life. You ruined your life. And somebody needs to say this to one of these people. You ruined your life. Stephanie, how you doing? Nurse Jan, how you doing? But I'm just saying this. Didn't she always talking about some woman and how she looked? Girl, please cam up. Take off even the B filter ain't attractive. So I mean, I know you ain't calling for nothing. Where's her beauty? And damn sure ain't inside. You know how they say beauty is skin deep? Oh no, she ugly to the bone. Because the way she is from the inside ain't nothing gonna be pretty on her. She could look like a supermodel and she be ugly to me. Take that how you want. Dreamsicle, how you doing? How you doing? Moonlight, how you doing? How you doing? And trying to ruin everyone else. They actually sat on lives laughing about Maria losing her job. That is stupid and immature. And it's coming from a bunch of people with no job. Look, John, tell us how educated he is. The only job we've seen this mofo have on the internet is Uber. You don't even have to have anything but a car to be an Uber driver. You ain't got to know how to read. That's not something that tells me he's educated. So in all your education, you can't get no other job? Not even one with benefits? You got 900 degrees and you can't get a job? You could go work at Nordstrom's and have benefits, son. Let's just think about this for a minute. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Anybody who says, yeah, let me put my face, just show who you are. I mean, are you looking for a mate or are you just showing us you? She not, because then she'll know when she's talking about people that half the stuff she said about people is what she feel about herself. Like I said, she's in a magazine out here from a few years ago and she got on dirty pants. So if you'll go get an article with some old sweatpants like you pulled them off the floor and the cats will sleep on them, then I know what you look like behind that camera, girl. I already know it. I already know. You know, I don't know if anybody ever heard this. You know, had them underwear on so long, and them socks, they could stand up on their own. I know her underwear stand up on their own if she wear them. If she wear them. She probably got so tired of wearing the same panties every day that she said, I just don't wear them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get that deep into it because I'm getting sick. I'm getting sick. Still with a filter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, even when she used to come live, it was still a whole filter on the filter. Like she had filters on filters with a filter on a filter. You're like, girl, what do you really look like? But I know what you look like. I saw you in that article. Uh-huh. And even though you put half that check in front of you, I still saw half of you. So when you sit here talking about women's weight, get yourself together. Because let me tell you something, big or small women, be beautiful. But if you sitting around talking about somebody's weight, then I'm going to need you to get yours in check. Yours better be the best ever. Yours better be the best ever. You talking about somebody, look, show me you. Because even when they done, they can say, Danny ugly, Danny had some pimples on her face today, Danny this, Danny that. I'm still going to tell you I'm beautiful and I'm a march and I'm still going to walk with my head up. I'm still going to love me. And every part of me, every curve, stretch mark, imperfection, scar from surgery, I'm still going to love me. Me and you ain't the same, Slim. We'll never be the same. We'll never be the same. You want to put women down, I want to lift them up. You want every woman to be insecure and think you're better than them. And I want every woman to know she's the best she can be. And that there'll never be another her. We ain't the same, sister. We ain't. We ain't. We ain't. You sleep with men that sleep with men for drugs. We ain't the same. You get high with men to get them to stop getting high. We ain't the same. You swipe left on Backpage. We ain't the same. We ain't the same. What man did you meet off the internet? Like, y'all know every man she met was on the internet, but she's such a catch. How come they didn't sit at the table and teach her confidence? How come they didn't sit at her dinner table and teach her some self-esteem? How come they did? How come her sisters are all happy and she miserable? Was she the kid left under the stairs? I need to know what they was doing with her. Did they drop her? Did they used to sit her on top of the washing machine to go to sleep? What is going on with this child? I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Did she have an auntie that was a hoe she looked up to? I need to know what happened. I want to know how she grew up with the father of the year, who was the best man in the world and the best provider. And she went looking for a man who didn't have a pot to piss in, a window to throw out of, and he was bent over wide open. And that's who she laid down in her bed with. Tell me how your daughter found that. Tell me how she wants us to believe she was in this long-term relationship with this great man who was doing such great things. She was engaged to him, and they broke up, and she went looking on the internet for a dude who within a month she knew was a crackhead, but she stayed with him. Huh? They say once you taste champagne, you don't want beer no more, right? Which is a lie, because I hate champagne. Okay, but anyway, but they say that, right? How do you go from a top-notch dude who was proposing to you to a bottom-feed piece of trash, ain't got nothing but a dinky in his binky? How do we do that? And I'm gonna keep drawing it into that because I don't want a man that want a man. So he can be bisexual. He can't be with me. He can't be with me. And he definitely can't be bisexual just because he needs to get some crack. If a man told me I'm bisexual, I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. You know, I don't want to do that because I know that what you want on the other side is something I could never be. So I'm going to let you, when you just want women, come mess with me. You know what I'm saying? But any other way, I can let you be free. I'm not going to dog him. I'm not going to go tell everybody he's bisexual. I'm not going to do that. But if he dare come to me and say, yeah, girl, I'm not a bisexual. I really like women, but sometimes I need to get some crack, and I might just go on Backpage and bend over and let them put it in my. No, I'm gonna tell him if you'll get your nasty ass away from me. And she still won't him. Now we all know if he was doing it on Backpage, we know he up in jail. Bend over and spread them, boy. Show me them. He got a badussi if he in jail. Because if you was doing it on the main street in Chicago, I know you up in jail getting it back. Did he know how you told us how he give it back? Play that for him. Play this for your audience, girl. Play to your audience that you actually laid down with a man who you knew was laying down with strange men. Because he wasn't even laying down with top-notch men to get this. I know it because he was trying to get crack. You can't be Pookie from New Jack City but tell me he's a scholar. How come she don't dab like she used to? How come she don't dab like she used to, y'all? Somebody stop me. Yeah, a human trafficker. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I told you she was Rudolph the red-nosed hooker. Had a very shiny nose. yeah, Rudolph. You talking about the red-nosed hooker? Yeah, she, it was one day she's still waiting for Santa to let her lead that slack. But she got to wait till Santa get out of jail. And when he get out, he's still going to have her at the bottom. Mm-hmm. She was part of the buy one, get one free. So he would put up an ad on Backpage like, man, I got this bad heifer for you. And then if you pay for her for free, she'll come and tickle your Gilmos. And they was like, oh, whatever, bring it in. She came in, like, oh, man, she bring them. She done turned the mood down. She done turned it down. And all of this, I don't want to go with her. That's why when they went to Iowa, she wasn't there. She wasn't good enough for Iowa. That's why she went snitching. They said she wasn't good enough. Nobody in Iowa would want her. They could barely get her off in DuPage County. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't even send her to Cook County. Cook County don't want her. They don't want her. They don't want her. Mm-hmm. BOGO. It is. It's a BOGO. Mm-hmm. Buy one, get one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And some of the clients was like, hey, I just pay you double just to take the one. I don't want her. That's what she was. Guys, I was never a hooker because I didn't get a dime. Except for Gilmo, he was my person. How did Gilmo know you took any money for tickles? Like, how did he notice if you was never a hooker? Did he just come over and disrespect you one day like, girl, your pink dye's so whack that I just feel like I want to pay you because you seem like you need to go get a dye, go get a rinse. You know what I'm saying? Go get it professionally colored. It looked like her dye, like she took some peroxide. Y'all remember when heifers was peroxide dye? It's like she took some peroxide and then a pack of pink lemonade Kool-Aid, right? And then she put this combination together. And then she took an iron and ironed it in. So now it was permanently fixtured in her hair. So, why do you have a skunk pink stripe going down your hair? This girl is weird. Like, if Weird had a picture for content creators, she'd be one of the pictures. Like, it just would. Not the weird y'all thinking about, just weird. Just weird. Like, who comes on and tells me they're in love with a man who sells his booty? And then think I'm supposed to be like, oh my God, girl, he's a dreamer. He got a brother? Do he got a cousin? Is his son old enough? Girl, I don't care what he got. Matter of fact, I need to know are they in Cook County or DuPage County. Because if they in Cook County, I need to put bulletins out about them since you done told us all about them. Glenwood will sell his women and his ass. And when you go tell Glenwood I said it, tell him you said it first. I told you Glenwood gonna get out. He gonna come see you for real. Because he gonna be like, man, you done told all my secrets. You hooker. He just showed up one day at her place. Hey, I'm sorry I had the wrong address. You a lie. Girl, you live in the back of the roads. You know what I'm saying? Not even in the back of the roads. Ain't nobody accidentally came to your crib. He came because you swiped left and told him you give good tickles. You give good tickles. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just happened to be strolling through. And the only reason That where she at, let it be called the ghetto of Lombard, because ghetto don't have nothing to do with black. First of all, the ghetto words, when we first, well, it was used before that, but Hitler used them to talk about the Jewish concentration camps. So first of all, ghetto don't belong to blacks. So we're gonna stop that. Ghetto mean death. It's one of its meanings. But the ghetto, because I don't want anybody to think they know how I feel about that word ghetto. Because I feel like people try to relate it to black. And it doesn't. But the ghetto is the ghetto because she represents death. She represents trash and trifling. And if all her neighbors knew what trife health they had sitting in that building, they'd get up out of there. They'd get up out of there. I hope her landlord evicts her. I hope he refuses to let her sign the lease. I do. Because I wouldn't want her in my building. If she was in my building, I'd be getting rid of her. I promise. If I heard her screaming every night, I'd be getting rid of her. I'd be telling the landlord, I got the whole building ready to leave if you don't get rid of her. I promise you I'll get rid of her. Right. He ain't gave her 8. Let me tell you something. That 800 is either 8 or 80. That's what he gave her. He gave her $80. He dabbed with her because he brought his own stuff, and he took the rest of his dabbing with her. Or he paid her in dabs. I'm telling you, he ain't gave her nothing. 800, my ass. That girl would be tickling him every day. We would hear Gills laughing in the background. She'd be tickling him so much. That's how much Gills would be over there if he was giving her $800 a pop. He might have been giving Bruiser that. She better not be mentioning your brother. Fuck, she give a fuck. She shouldn't be mentioning your brother. See, that's what I mean. These people can do this type of stuff that they swear they don't. Why are you mentioning my brother? You don't know him. You don't like me. Why are you mentioning anybody in my family? Keep on. That's why I said, please look at my family, because what you're going to learn is they ready for anything. And for the ones that go legal, they're going to go. And the ones that's going to go crazy, they're going to go crazy. And I ain't going to tell them shit to stop. And for those who live in my city and my state, they'll find you. Like, I ain't even going to hold y'all. One of the people that prank called my phone sound like Clark. But I find out, I'm going to find out literally where it's husband, where I'm going to make sure it's because I'm going to put all kind of shit on them. I promise you. Only by just playing clips of what they do and what he sits and promotes. I promise. I want it to be you. I want it to. I ain't afraid to say it. Because I never cared. I'm like, ugh. The person I thought sounded like Clark, I literally told him to go put it up his ass. And he started laughing. Okay. Keep harassing. Keep calling from these Google Now numbers. We're going to find out where you're at, who you are. Because I'm not bothered. Like, I'm not. So juvenile. I'm not. You don't need to go live anymore. I don't have to justify myself. But let me tell you something. When it comes to my dead people and my living people, I'm going to rock with them. They rocking, I'm rolling. I'm with them for real. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about my play with my deceased people. And you ain't gonna like how I play with yours. I promise you. Didn't I tell you? Go, if y'all don't believe it, go watch my old videos. My first time, I told y'all flat that usually when they say how low could you go, I go real low. How low could you go? And then you go down low, all the way to the floor. I show can. How low can you go? And let me tell you something. The same way I sit here being nice, I sit here happy about what I did. But when I go real low, it won't be on the internet. You'll see them coming on their channels crying, if they even come on their channel again. That's when you'll know Danny is out there striking. Oh, and I'm talking about striking. That's when you know people's husbands got letters to their job with their name all over it. That's when you'll know people got evicted about their crib. That's when you know somebody got their jaw broke on both sides. That's when you gonna know. I'm a Marsha bitch. I'm a Marsha bitch. He's so mad about it. She never get off the floor. I told y'all she's so low she could suck an earthworm's dick without bending over. That means you're real low. That means you're beneath the ground, bitch. I said it. You're low. You pass around naked women. You pass around your friend's address. You record people's phone calls without them knowing. You screenshot everything. You sit in secret groups to turn people against each other. You're low. You're low. You disrespect your parents by being you. You're low. You disrespect people's children. You disrespect people's husband, people's marriages, people's jobs, all the shit you ain't got. People's refrigerator full of food. You just disrespect. You've been on the internet 4 years. I haven't seen this bitch cook a meal. I know one thing, every time she look out the window, she just look at the woods. I wonder if she moved across the street from them trees just so she could remind herself of when she used to get bent over on that bark behind her parents' house. I don't know. I don't know. But I have a feeling her in the woods and trees, just something about it gets her aroused. Something says that to me. It just does. It does. And now that she has the stud of nowhere defending her. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody go tell John scaring me, not John Jeremy. Ron Jeremy. He's John scaring me. Somebody go tell him to sit his ass down and stop defending women who also talked about his mama. Because everybody was laughing when John was on. Well, I wasn't laughing. I thought it was very disrespectful when John said about your mama. The things he said about your mama can never be erased. How do I forgive you? Hey, I want to know who in here I can say, fuck your mama. She a hoe. She did this. She the reason my daddy did this. They say she had something to do with my mother's death. Now, I thought your mama took her life. Now, his wife had something to do with it. That's why when his wife said, no, really, she OD'd. I believe her. I believe her. The realest person I've met in this whole Yikes family situation, from the sister to Drazo, to Yikes, to Cody, to Drazo's mother, the only person I believe is Drazo's mother. Only person came on here and said something I believe is Drazo's mother. I don't believe nobody else. I don't, because this is just too much. First of all, I would never go on nowhere and talk about one of my siblings. Never. Even if they talked about me, I would never do that. Because I would show they making a fool of themselves, not me. But I could never forgive my siblings for talking about my parents. I couldn't. The things he said about your mama. So which mama is the telling truth? Did your mama take his father from his mother? Is your mother responsible for his mother's death? Or is she telling the truth that his mother did? As the Yikes turns. And I know Yikes daddy has to know, because one day y'all said he knows what y'all said about him one day. Does Yikes daddy? I know he does, because the mother saw it, and so I know she told him. Your mother saw it, Drazo, and I know she told him. But the things he said about your mother were just so disrespectful, and the things he said about his father. Because when he was into it with Sherelle, he openly said his father abused him in many ways, and he kept driving it in. If you knew what my father did to me, I started thinking his father might have SA'd him, because he kept saying it. When you gonna get them back together? When they gonna have a family reunion? He's so worried about what kind of mama Mills was. When he gonna get back with his daddy? And he can't talk mamas. He can't. He can't. Not to me. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't videoing nobody's funeral. But you know what? I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put some of my things in here, and I'm gonna come up as them. We're gonna come have a whole live as them. I'm gonna do a B live under a B thing, and I'm gonna do shit she would do. So when y'all come in here, I'm not Danny. I'm gonna be the B, and it's gonna say about biatch. That's what my name gonna say. Now biatch. I'm gonna spell it just like that and shit. His mom was sweet, and his mom loved her son. And as a mother, she got on the internet at her age to defend her son and let you know if he was rocking, she was rolling. But now she ain't even gone a year. And you rolling with the people that dogged her. The reason your elderly mother had to come on the internet and defend her life and her husband. But now you sitting here dance. Why didn't you just, if you could dance with him so good, why didn't you just say, Mommy, let's talk about this offline with him? Why did y'all bring this to the internet? Drazo, not even a year and a half ago, you were sitting online talking about you was going to make a drive to his crib. And the same one of the same women who you letting him dog out was one of the women calling you, telling you, don't you throw your life away for this man. Yeah, that's Mims. That's one of the same women who was calling you, telling you, don't you throw your life away. That's what he wants you to do. He just gonna call the police. And you'll sit next to a man. You such a fruitcasty. It's ridiculous. Forget about it. You a phony. You're a clout chaser. And just like your brother, you've been sold your soul. Ugh. Stacey, how you doing, sis? Forest Smoke said, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. You know how Smokey the Bear tell you only you could prevent forest fires? Smokey the Bear told her only you could get bent over on these trees, skank. I mean, just like, it's you. You're the hoe. You know, you're the hoe for me. You a skank, and I ain't gonna get off your skanky ass back. You like to be on your back? Well, skank, I'm on it. Get down and get it. Get down. You'll get it. And like I said, for you, for Drazo, for your whole crew, for Yikes, for Amzi, for every racist, bigot, nasty, misogynist bastard bitch hanging around you, y'all can all Triple H it. When I think of y'all, I just think Triple H telling them to suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it. Triple H it. That's all I think. I be watching like, oh, Triple H. Ugh. Ew. I become Triple H every time I'm watching them. Sometimes I'm sitting here actually giving them the Triple H. I stand up and literally Triple H them. Guilty. Guilty. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Even if you and your sister did smoke, you grown, them your lungs, that's your body. Even if y'all drink, I don't care. But if y'all coming on here daring to be drunk, act a fool, and think you're going to justify it by pretending like you don't remember or erasing it, no, I'm going to remind you that there are people that support you and people that like you that are fighting a habit, and you are enforcing them to do it. You are like, y'all don't realize when you grab this mic, it's bigger than just talking. It's bigger than this. It's bigger than this. So yeah, I might come on here, drop that F-bomb a few times, and I might get a little aggressive in my voice. First of all, I talk loud when I'm happy, so I'm even louder when I'm mad or upset or fighting a cause. But let me tell you something, it's not going to change that everything I named I would never do. I would never drop Jazo. I think you loved your mom. Matter of fact, I know you loved and I know she loved you, but you're doing a wrong example of her. You are disgracing the shit out of her as far as I'm concerned on real shit. No real motherfucker would do that. I don't care what race you are. Not one real person would do that. I love my mama. And whether she was right, wrong, or different, I stand with nobody that disrespect her, period. And if you ever think she would stand with anybody who disrespected me, that'd be like you running around calling me all kind of names, then my mama kicking it with you. That's never going to happen. But then again, I'm cut from a different cloth. I can't expect you to understand it. You know, some people are diamonds, some people are cubic zirconias. You know what I'm saying? I'm a diamond. I cut through glass. You're not. You are made of glass. That's why I can see right through you. Poor Smokey the Bear. Smokey, like, man, she done bent over in this thing more than the deers do. The rabbits ain't fucking in the woods like she is. You get what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? Somebody stop her. I'm starting to wonder if she bruised her mama. Not even a stud. That's right. What's a stud? You the voice for your mother. She gone. And what you telling me is you don't care. That's how I'm saying it. Don't make it the truth. I'm just telling you how I see it. But like I said, this all started because he went over there and was pumping jewels in a channel full of Black women. So even if it was white women, but definitely not. No. To take him over to what, John? I'll be damned. I'll be damned. And I'll be damned if I let any woman, Black, white, Mexican, from the Middle East, I don't care, China, I don't care where she's from. I won't let no woman go around a woman who not only passes around women's pictures, but sits around while a man is dissing one of her friends. Selfie queen. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sending no women to her. So she could groom them, this trafficking heifer? No, I'm not. And go say, she said YouTube's gonna get on the defamation on her come the beginning of the year. Where's the defamation? You on the internet say, I wish YouTube would come and say, Danielle, you called her a hooker. I'd show where you said you got paid to. Okay. Then I'd show where you said you gave your girl to a pimp. I'd show him where you are a person speaking on the pimp you was with, everything else where he was running around and all. I'd show him. I said, so where's the defamation? If you say, oh, I was defaming, go call Glenn Wood. Call him up tonight because you be looking for a reason to call Glenn Wood. Go call Glenn Wood. Tell Glenn Wood Danielle said that you let the whole internet know, and she going to let all of Cook County know, I'm going to put your pictures up, that you took it up your rumpy because you needed to get some crack. She said it. And remember, she don't lie. So it's the gospel, right? She said you took it. She said when he want crack, he sell his own ass. So where's the defamation? You said you got bent over at 16 behind your parents' house in the woods. Where's the defamation? You named the guy who you said assaulted you. I looked him up. He was connected to Portillo's. Where's the defamation? And then you said when he didn't know the Portillo's so well, you're going to call him. You still ain't called him yet. Where's the defamation, girl? You stepped in cow puke and didn't clean your feet. Where's the defamation? You took a picture standing behind a check and half your body was still sitting from behind that check. Where's the defamation, girl? You had pink dye in your hair in 2017. It's 2024. Where is the defamation, girl? Huh? You said Drazo was a fake who wanted to be with John Yates. You thought he wanted to bump John Yates. I mean, you said that, girl. Where's the defamation, girl? You passed around me on pictures. Where's the defamation, girl? You gave out Cooch's address. Where's the defamation, girl? Where did I defamate? Where did I lie? Where did I defame your character? Where? And where did I stop you from getting money? You a hooker. All you gotta do is keep your hands and mouth and Google good, and you got money. Like, I can't stop that, girl. Where's the defamation? You said you swiped left for every man you had in the last 16 years. Where's the defamation? Huh? Where? We don't watch you suck more popsicles than we seen you chew food. Where's the defamation, girl? You talk about people waiting. We know you had gastric. Where's the defamation, girl? I'll wait. Your mama got put on hospice and you didn't even get off live. Where's the defamation, girl? Your mother passed, you clicked over and clicked back over and told everybody you're going to get ready to get buck wild because your mama's... Where's the defamation, girl? You got to make an appointment to see your daddy. Where is the defamation, girl? But he probably scared you're going to be in the woods screwing somebody. So he's like, oh, please don't come see me, girl. You done slept with every man in the neighborhood. Where's the defamation, girl? You don't leave the house, but you told us you've been assaulted 9,552 times. Are they coming to your house? Where's the defamation, girl? You have passed out several women's address on this internet, and that's a fact, and you've openly said it on your channels. Where's the defamation, girl? Where? When you find it, let me know. Anyway, back to what I was saying. And wait, how you doing? The drive-through. And honey, don't go. And please don't be in the county where this hooker at, because they might be like, I know her. You said pukey feet with some pink dye, look like Kool-Aid with peroxide. I just bent her over about 5 weeks ago. Yeah, they don't know her. They don't know her. Out our own mouth, Heidi. So if it's defamation, she defamed herself. Danny repeating what she said about herself. And I'm being nice. At least I make it funny. She make it sad. She make it sad. How many times has she cried about a man on this internet? They're picking on me. Then she pick on somebody. You be like, wait a minute, but in the same, I told y'all she literally was telling old boy William that he's the furthest from her mind on doxing him, and she went straight from that to, I can't wait to dox Savage. I said, wait a minute, sweetie, hold on. Are you talking about William or Savage? I'm gonna need you to get to who you're talking about, girl. And why do you have such a hard on for Savage? Why? Because she gets to be the free woman she wants to be. Because she was never a hooker. Because she don't have a back page ad. What is it you got against Savage, girl, for real? It's something. What is it? What is it? She never freebased you, man. What is it? Tell me. Because you done had a hard on for her for years. And I'm so glad her and her sister came back. I wouldn't let these hoes make me leave. If they did anything, they'd make me talk about them 24/7. But other than that, I would eat, they mamas and daddies don't talk about them 24/7. Why would I, y'all? Come on now, let's get real. Because Savage cool is, she don't know what it's like to be cool. You know she used to walk down the hallway with her head down. I know she did. She just seemed like she smelled like cheese or something. I don't know. There's something about her seemed like she smelled like garlic. I don't know. I don't know. Or litter. I don't know. Like she go in the litter box. I don't know. But any heifer who eats Sonic dogs like that is just somebody I don't trust. I don't trust them. Sonic don't even promote the hot dog like that on their commercials. But she does. She just love a dog in her mouth. But then be the first one, oh my God, I feel like I'm being insane all over again. Then why you still on the internet? How many times does the internet take you down to the pits of hell and you just stay there? How come she the only person in the world that could write on her arm with permanent marker and it disappear the next day? Come on, somebody, these are things that make you say, And not one of your therapists told you if all the people whose name you wrote on your arm are on the internet, YouTube, stay the fuck off YouTube. None of them said that. Okay. She must have went to the same hospital where Freddy Krueger was conceived. Y'all know, they say Freddy Krueger's mother was there saved by a bunch of mental patients. So that must have been the hospital she was at. The same one they allowed this to happen at. Savage, how you doing? We was just talking about your cool ass. And how this heifer just wants to be cool. You know, she thinks she's going to be cool by talking about the cool kids, but she forgot the cool kids got a lot of cool friends. None of her friends over there cool. Think about it. Okay, I'm about to name the crew of people that seem to like to rock together these days. And y'all stop me when I name the cool one. Jules, Amzy, Sophie, John, Sly, D, Amber. One for hate. Where the cool one is? I ain't named one cool kid in that room. Matter of fact, I've named some misfits who've all been in trouble, who all pretend like they don't know what happened. So if you go say to one of them, oh, John did, oh, I don't know that. I didn't know. You know. So you watching everybody but the person you sitting next to? Okay. That's okay. Sis, that's okay. Yeah, they ain't got no cool friends. Not in real life, not on the internet. Nowhere in their life is there cool people around them. Because they ain't cool. I'm cool. Everything around me cool. Breezy, I ain't seen you in a while. How you doing, sis? Yes. Man, that bug, man, I'm telling you, pull out the spray. And then let me tell you, don't even go get no bee spray. Go get some roach spray for this bitch. Like this low life, nothing. I mean, like I said, she really thinks she a bee? Huh? You think you stinging people, huh? Well, know this about a bee. You sting me, and most of you, what kind of bee is she? Because she said she's the queen bee, so that means you're a honeybee? Well, they gonna sting us and die. And remember this, the queen bee don't go out stinging, so why she keep acting like she doing all this? See, first of all, she mock herself after something that she don't even know what it is. Because if she was that queen bee, that means her workers do all the work, which they do. And they do everything to protect her life as they risk their own, as they do. So yeah, you a bee, bitch. And your hive is shitty. Your hive ain't producing honey, they producing shit. Your hive don't look at you got Clark don't care nothing about his husband because he's so far up your Venus. You got J Fig got a government job, she's willing to lose over you. You got Miss Mickey who will jump up on people's patterns and be like, I don't care about missing kids. Then how do you care about this skank asshole over there? I just don't get these people. And then if Danny says something about him, I'm bullying them. Right now, they somewhere on a computer looking up somebody's information. But I'd be mad if somebody look up theirs. Be the first one to say, you doxed me. You did this to me. You talked about my mama. Mm-hmm. You talked about your mama. Then you came on acting fool. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I'm just saying, like this heifer, her, like I said, it all started when I seen Drago goofy ass running around pumping this skank hole, this womanizing bitch, this trafficking slut. Oh yeah, I did have something to say. I want to say it's harassment. Please, I want you two to know it's their platform. You do it on. Please tell them. Please. Please. Let's go to court with each other. And you gonna lose. Like I said, what's your biggest platform, John? They know who you are? I'm gonna start just putting little clips of them on my Instagram and this racist shit they say, and I'm gonna make sure it's open to everybody. I'm gonna tag motherfuckers in it. Just to make sure, like, they just said it. I mean, they don't mean no harm. Why would you think harmfully about what they're saying? Because it is. It's disrespectful, divisive. Like I said, y'all want to separate everybody. And y'all mad when people come. Y'all get so mad. Did y'all ever notice the people that always strike people for playing their shit are the people that play everybody else shit? You ever notice that? You know why they strike your shit? It's not because you played their shit. It's because you played and proved that they were lying. You proved that they were, you know what I'm saying? You proved them or you got them. You read them. I don't play none of their stuff because I don't believe in those spirits they got. I don't want that shit on my shit. I don't want to look back a year from now, your skanky ass sound of your voice is on my shit. I barely can listen to it. When I hear John, oh, I hear this whining. When I hear Jules talk, all I hear is a pity party. When I hear Amber talk, all I hear is her squirting. When I hear 148 talk, all I hear is a fool. And she said she used to teach diversity where? In the Klans meeting? Where was she teaching diversity at? The skinheads rally? Where was she teaching it? What'd you say, Swin? What'd you say, sis? Mm-hmm. Where is it? Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Gio. And as I said, Danny walk around, I respect everybody. You know what I mean? I watch, I respect, I say, oh, people shit, you're never gonna have me back and forth. But people think you haven't seen this stuff. Like it's like, okay, I seen it. I seen it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I literally watched over 59, 69 lives where every day was you talking about Jen Bailey. You have no right to talk about nobody talking about nobody. You didn't care about her mental health. You didn't care about if she had an addiction. You didn't care anything about it. So don't come over here with your pity parties. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, she doxed Siwa's daughter's name. And I know that she couldn't have doxed Siwa's daughter's name because they are good friends, honey. They are bosom buddies. And by bosom buddies, that means they hate anybody with bosoms. They just, all the other women with bosoms, they hate them, but they love each other. They are not dots, but they're dots. You know, they're that type of friend. Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody else got a sinus infection. You got a sinus infection, Savage? Oh, you thought I said. Mm-hmm. Wait, put you on what list? Put you on what list, Cooch? Mm-mm-mm. And put a real name on this. A child. See what daughter ain't even 13 now. That's a child. But because of Steve's neglect and negligence as a mother, her children have been exploited. Y'all, hold on a second. Now, silent, this one for you, Half a Moon. I ain't got nothing against Half a Moon. I don't. I feel like the only reason Half a Moon is here is because he had to defend his own self from his mother and her friends. But Half a Moon, oh, Half a Moon, sweetie, what is that video with you just shooting that automatic off in the oil fields? But you know what's so bad? I don't feel like he was just letting us know he loved guns. A lot of people love guns. I got mad respect for guns. I'm an American. I think everybody should have one in their home. I think all of your children should be taught to use a gun responsibly and educated on guns. I do believe that. But when somebody come on a place to defend themselves and tell me how people been attacking them and if they're going to leave for a couple of years and be gone over the ocean, I don't want to see them come spraying off automatics. Because all I thought was, you broken broom bitch, go fix your shit with your son before he end up on the fucking news. Because your nigga, go and get with your son, chick. Straight up. Now, everybody gonna say, Danny, you talking about I'm not. They say you see something, say something. And he is screaming for your attention, girl. That's me dissing you. I'm actually being nice. But you are hanging with the things that's going to make him think you choose everything before him. Won't you stop? Take a minute. Go watch his videos and you'll see your son is crying for you. Damn it. You still on here crying for John. Jesus. Get it together, broke broom. Because Danny said she was going to be serious today. And I wasn't cutting no corners. Made me so mad about this team of misfits that everybody is promoting. Y'all don't have to watch John when he go live. Y'all don't have to watch none of them. Don't worry. The real ones going to download and we're going to break it down. We're going to break it down. Steady breaking them on down. We going to break it down, y'all. I ain't watching ain't nothing. Unless I'm watching it on one of the channels I'm willing to watch us recap it. I ain't watching nothing. Go back to work, sis. Have a good one. Wait, what? What? No, broke room. Little Half a Moon did a video, his last video at the beginning. Well, it's nice. He's showing us him on the field. He showed, I mean, y'all know he shows himself now, exactly what he looked like, pictures of him, everything. But he literally is pulling off. He got like an SK. This mark is letting it rip. Brrr, 90 shots, 10 seconds. Brrr. So to me, he was saying to all y'all talking about me, to all y'all dissing me, to all y'all, look at this. So, Auntie, y'all keep playing with him. As his mama is putting him out there like food. Could you imagine knowing your mama was sitting okaying with the people who dissed her and you and your little sister? She was sitting on the same panel with Jules, and Jules and put your whole daughter's name out. As y'all tell us about how bad these other people are on the internet. Okay, we ain't listening. I'm not. See, we've been exploiting Princess for years now. She had the world thinking Princess was like 8, 6, 7 years old. Princess 52. She also had us think she was bathing her kids together. She also had us thinking her son lived in her house. There ain't enough time in the day for me to talk about these heifers and these skanks all day. But that bud was for you. In my pajamas before I get dressed and have a life where y'all sit around and make up shit. I just had to break that down. And I just wanted to let all those people know inside that chat of Renrock today that the stud of YouTube is a whole married man running around saying he a stud. The stud of YouTube runs with a group of people that exploit women, pass out pictures of women, degrade women, are racist, are bigots, are you name it. They dox everybody under the sun. So your whole chat, Renrock, you put them up for grabs when you let them start dancing about that heifer in your chat. And so I just thought I'd warn them. And since you talked to Drazo and he ain't let you know, I'm going to let your chat know. I'm going to let your chat know that you had Satan's husband up in there. Satan is the big right now. She's part of Satan. Because yikes is Satan, Amber, Satan, y'all Satan, if you ask me. But anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, Karma already came for the bank. That's why she's still single. She can't get good people, a good thing in her life because she's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? A queen will attract a king. And a trick just attract John. She ain't gonna get a man. So that's why the bitch is where she at. And yeah, I called her B.I. B.I. Why you acting like a yeah, I called her one. Yeah, I called her a skank. Yeah, I called her a back page hoe, a trafficker, a slut, and everything that I called her. She's proven to us that that's what she did. She passed her friend around like government cheese to her boyfriend who was a pimp and arrested for trafficking. Well, he pleaded to some other stuff, but one of the things he was doing was trafficking heifers from Iowa, from Chicago to Iowa. And in that trafficking, some of these heifers was robbing dudes. It was a whole, see, that's what I'm saying. She's defending a man. And that's what I said. This the woman y'all looking up to? She's still defending Glenwood. Hey, do y'all remember when Lily, the same person who she told that Glenwood would do anything strange for a little bit of change for some crack? Remember when Lily, the one who interviewed, and they did the big interview or whatever with Glenwood's family? What? Glenwood's daughter. Remember when they did that? Do y'all remember when Jules started talking back to Glenwood? She was like a little schoolgirl with a crush. She was so happy he was talking to her. Girl, he was just getting information. But what he know is, would nobody be interviewing my daughter if you weren't talking about my family, girl? You're a snitch. He know it. He in jail because of you. He getting harassed on the internet because of you. He know it's all you, skank. Glenwood never wanted you. He's never gonna want you, and you the only heifer I ever known been dumped in jail. Like, I don't know many heifers that caught a Dear John letter from the dude in jail. I know some dudes in jail who they woman moved on them, but I don't know many heifers. I don't know many heifers that get dumped in jail, and you was sending them stuff. It's just not into you. It's just not. He's never been into you, girl. He's never. You just wasted doing crack with somebody. Just a waste of doing crack. God, Jesus, crack is whack. Please, little girls, never. If you dating a guy and he does a drug, don't you start doing it. Why don't you go get away from him? Why don't you show you love him so much that you wouldn't stoop that low? Don't you ever stoop down there with him. Please, ladies, don't listen to the B. That's why she's single. She's never had a real relationship. That whole 12-year relationship is a lie. She ain't ever had a relationship. She done had a lot of one-night stands. Oh, Jesus. Now, that's in my opinion. She didn't say that. I just figured it out. No, she need to do There wouldn't be love after lockup or life after lockup. The name of her show would be Life Chasing Him While He Locked Up. That would be a whole new series. What heifer chasing a dude who ain't thinking about it while he in jail? She would be the first person on the show. And they would show her doing shit like this. He's the only person in jail that when you call them, they don't answer. Now, y'all know anybody in jail, like, some of the jails you can call, whatever, do your things and how you do it. But they ready. Hey, how you doing? I was just waiting to hear your voice. He died in calls. He in jail. Oh my God, it's me again. This that snitch. This the snitch, bitch. Watch her call me and tell me that somebody talking about me on the internet I don't know, because she done snitched on me again. Snitch. Let me find out what jail Glenwood in. You got one more person. I'm going to send Glenwood what you did, and I'm going to find out if I know anybody in the prison here. And if I do know one person in the prison, I'm going to send a kite to them so they can make fun of Glenwood in jail. I'm going to send a kite to him about how I'm going to send him a transcript of when his ex was saying that he bent over and spread his cheeks open for another man just so he could get a hit of crack. I'm going to put it on there. Honey, and they can be passing him around in jail like you wanted them to pass you around, but nobody wanted you. Girl, I'm gonna make sure of it. And I'm gonna say, Glenwood, this is a gift from your girlfriend. His daughter didn't even know who she was. You was so in love with her that you was helping him raise his son and all this, but his daughter didn't have. His daughter older than the son, and she didn't have a clue who you were. And then you went and shitted on her. Yeah, his daughter ain't shit. She a drug addict. She a this. She girl, let's take a drug addict to know a drug addict. Now, you just told me her daddy was selling his ass for crack. Maybe she thought that's how you were supposed to grow up. I'm not going to blame the child for sins of the father. You blaming the child. You still ain't blaming the father yet. I hope her daughter run into you in traffic and knock you out. And I mean, because I would. Let you be on there telling people that about my daddy. I don't care if my daddy was Tyrone Bickham's. Let you be on there telling them about my daddy. Girl, you wouldn't be able to walk through DuPage or Cook County. You wouldn't be able to walk through Kane County, sweetie. Any county in Illinois, if I caught you in it, you'd be sleepwalking because I'd lay you out. Right. He got out of jail. She didn't even know it. The people who hated her had to let her know he got out. It was, well, this dude ain't thinking about you. He probably was walking past her crib and still didn't stop to say nothing. He probably was screwing the girl downstairs from him and still didn't call and say nothing. You know what I mean? I know whoever she get her dope and stuff from probably got to be close. So he probably went over there and got some from them and still didn't say nothing to her. He got out February 22nd. Wait, February 2nd of this year? Wait. Glenwood on the streets? I'm calling all cars. Glenwood, I don't even want to interview you and think. I want to sit right next to you and show you what this hoe done said about you. I do. I want you to get a restraining order on this hoe. Glenwood, she gonna get you another case. Ooh, good. He free, and he still ain't called her. It's February, and she bitter. That's why she bitter. Hey, y'all, I bet money she just found out he free right now when we was talking about it. She's somewhere right now biting the tops off of popsicles, Joe. She's sticking popsicles in her anus so they could dissolve and she could get the feeling faster, because you do know sometimes when people can't orally take something, they have to put it up their butt. So this is what she's doing. Ooh, she is snotting and crying. Breaking news. Glenwood's free and he still ain't hit the B. Ding, 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 ding. She better go on back page. She probably already set up his page. Go find them, B. Go fall in love. You and Glenwood do a live together. And both of y'all could hit that doggone turn the camera off button and we can... Oh, they gonna have a party tonight. Glenwood's free, still don't want the B. Glenwood's free, he still ain't called the B. Because she snitched on his ass. And she is, yeah, ooh, she should be scared. He might be gonna sneak up on her. And she dumb, she gonna open the door and let him in. She gonna let him in. And he gonna say, girl, okay, first of all, he ain't even gonna call her to get no money. He said, that bitch broke too. He said, she living off $2 Sonic dogs. I took in enough dogs while I was in jail. I don't want to take in any extra ones. And Glenwood, know every joke about you bending over before a man comes because your girl said you'll give it up for a good hit. Say you like to get hits. That's what she said. You know, the girl who did crack for you, she said that. The love of her life is you, but she not the love of your life. But she said that. She said, you wide open. That's what she had said. So I just figured if you was doing it on the streets, I know you was in jail doing it. I mean, don't judge me. Judge your girlfriend. I mean, your ex-girlfriend, your whole friend. Whatever she was, judge her. Yeah, she said a whole lot about you, Glenwood. Glenwood, I hope she plays this video, and I hope one day you watch it. Glenwood. She said you could get more jobs than she could. Glenwood. Oh, Glenwood. I know it's hard out here for a pimp when he's trying to get this money for the rent. These tribal heavens, man, we talk about them all night. Glenwood is free. He's the free. He's the free. Wait, Jules, you gonna take Glenwood over there to John's channel? Huh? You gonna take him around all the people that call his family and tell him how you hang with him for fun? You snitching bitch. You gonna do that? Glenwood probably called your friend already. Your friend is clapping her thighs together for him right now. And he ain't gonna never call you. I told you she can't give it away. She can't give it away. Died in love. Wow! Oh my goodness. Maria, Maria. Ooh, maybe she can. And y'all don't even watch GB like that. But let GB have. Now, I didn't watch GB. Ducey was her ex-husband. I didn't watch Glenwood and them family. But honey, if they get Glenwood, his daughter and them up on them, I'm telling y'all, God is my witness. I'm gonna be in the chat asking all the real questions. Glenwood, have you ever on Backpage sold your ass for crack? Glenwood, how many times did she only do crack with you that one time? Because she said she was trying to get you off of it by doing it. Is that true? Glenwood, how many of her friends did you turn out that she invited to you? Glenwood, did you ever really like her? Glenwood, were y'all both on a hooking page or were y'all like on a dating site? What was the name of this website? Meetacrackhead.com. Please just tell me. I want to know. I'm asking for the nosy bitch in my head. You know? Like, I want to know. Were y'all ever going to get married? And then I'm asking the real hard questions. Glenwood, inside of your paperwork for going to jail and everything else in your case, was there ever sites in there to let you know that your girl was a CI? And I'm not talking about the gang CI. Did they tell you she was a confidential informant? Or that they had one? Because if they did, it was your girl. I mean, that girl. Glenwood, we trying to protect you, brother? She's let people racially slur you on here, all kind of stuff. All because she's a nobody. She likes Seawood. They just tell you the darkest stories, then be mad that you making fun of it, or mad that you done turned into a joke, or mad. Why did you bring this to the internet, girl? Why do we need to know about a pimp who you sent to jail? Like, why did we need to know that? Who come and brag that they once dated a pimp who turned out their friend, did crack for himself, sold his own stuff, and then sold them? Who comes on and tells that story? These heifers. Just like these heifers going past their own pictures around. These heifers. These are attention whores. They are. He's not allowed on electronics. Then how did she get in touch with him when his thing was on? When his daughter was on him? And why does she still have his information like he was called? How come he ain't wrote her? He dumped her and he didn't I bet you he don't mention her name in jail. Because he's scared. Because first of all, in jail, if they knew he was even talking to somebody that was on his case that could have took him down, he fooled in jail for real. They really bended him over in jail. So she could save all that he was ever speaking about. Like, how you don't think about you? He forgave her for being a snitch. How many 8 balls did she promise him for that? Get out of here, you're lying. He ain't even forgave you for having that pink dye in your hair. So how the hell he forgave you for that? Stop lying, girl. Getting cock, how you doing? How you doing? No interwebs. Don't worry. Don't worry. I can send it through your text. They ain't got to put you on the internet. I can send you clips of your girl snitching you out. Stay away from that snitch. I'm warning you, Glenn, stay away from that snitch. Where your daughter at? Jen, go call his daughter. Let his daughter know that hoe still got his name in his mouth. Her mouth. She ain't took the taste out. Right, he can't say nothing when he locked up. He waiting to get out. He can't wait to see her. He ain't forgave her. He ain't. And even what she don't realize is when he called her and told her about her daughter getting interviewed, he says you're snitching again. And then he knew the only way anybody could know about my daughter is if you're talking about me on the internet. He not stupid. He not on the internet. He went to jail before she even got on the internet. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the night, if anybody's talking about him, it's because of her and her big fucking mouth. Maybe she should be a crocodile and not a bee, because her mouth open way too wide to tell everything. So I don't know why. Yeah, he know who's snitching. He knows snitching. And he from the streets. You know, real street. You know, like he knows she's his downfall. He knows he wish he never would have went and got the crack with her. Tia, how you doing, sis? Tia, how you doing, sis? You know, this live started because Renrock had a person named Drazo in his chat. And Drazo was promoting a woman named The Bee who traffics women. Fact, she said it. Who snitches on the guy who she was running around whoring with. Fact, she said it. Who passes around pictures of women. Inappropriate pictures that a woman gave to a man that she passes around. She records people's phone conversations. She sits in secret groups to dox people. She has been terrorizing, doxing, and stalking and women on this internet for the last 4 years. And Drazo came in to have Renrock drop her link. Drazo runs with a bunch of racists, misogynists, and bigots. And so I'm going to put a disclaimer to anybody in that chat that was going on. And that's what this live started about. So Renrock, when you call Drazo, won't you ask him about them things, since you said you call him? And if you don't want to be a mess, I'd get away from them, because you're going to put yourself in some shit you ain't going to never be able to get out of. And I'm just being nice. So, y'all, I'm about to go get up out of here, go meet my bestie for lunch, and kick the bow with her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about to go do. I love you guys. And I'll probably be live later tonight, because I didn't even plan to go live this morning, but I couldn't even wait. I still got my PJs on. I couldn't even wait. I said, oh no, this mofo ain't in here pumping The Bee in a room full of women. No, she looking for more people to drink the Kool-Aid. She looking for more women to dox or to get to go dox. And they run every night onto a man's panel who dropped the N-word like it's his middle name. So no, I don't think we should be over there at all. At all. At all. So content creators, please start knowing who y'all promoting. And even if you don't like somebody, like I said, Danny never tells anybody to go sign up for anybody. I'll let you make your own choices. But I will promote something I watch. You could watch it. You could choose to, or you could choose not to. That'll be on you. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't here to force you on nothing, because to each his own. To each his own. And I don't have a problem with that. But I'm always going to pump people from all around. And another thing, Renrock, stop making GED jokes. I got a GED and ain't nothing wrong with my thought process or my mind. GED do not make you slow. It do not make you special. It means that you didn't quit when you could have just gave completely up. That's what it means. Stop with that. I wasn't going to never say nothing about it, but since I'm speaking about dry, so I had to say it. Stop doing that. It's not funny. Like, that's just not funny. And you don't offend me by saying that because I got a GED and I'm very intelligent. And I got dyslexia too. And ADHD, all the things that learn. I got an IEP. Yeah. But I damn sure ain't special because I got a GED and I don't have a brain different than somebody because I have a GED. There's some people up in here swear they got degrees, John, yikes. But they drive Uber. I can't. Y'all, I'm going to get on up out of here before I keep running my mouth because I could do this shit all day. I could do this shit all day, but I want to get dressed. I want to go have my waking day. I want to go laugh with my bestie while we eat salmon. I want to go kick it. And then I come back and we can talk some shit. To everybody who came through, thanks for coming through. Thanks everybody for showing respect. As far as I know, my moms didn't have to block nobody, but around here, we don't need to talk about that out loud. We don't give nothing attention as losers, but we can say whatever we want to say. You understand? I don't come to disrespect nobody. I got nothing but love, and I definitely got love for the V, which is the women. All times, I do. And so I'm not going to promote no people like that who hate on women. I'm not. And I'm not going to let them come into places that don't even know who you are and make it like you okay. No, I'm not. You see something, say something, so I did. And so, like I said, at the end of the night, I love you guys. All my bitches are Marshalls. And I love the crown. Thank you for wearing yours, and I will see you guys later. Thank you, Heidi. These are my Heidi pajamas from my friend. These heifers with no real friends. I didn't link up with not one person on here because I wanted to get against somebody. Even if you come into my chat because I'm talking about somebody you hate, I'm going to still show you respect because I didn't do it for you. And you know what I mean? That's it. That's it. I met some real people around here. I've really changed my opinion and stood stronger with women because I used to like bump women. All my friends is dudes. And I got like 3 homies that are girls. I've been friends with them over 25 years. But I've learned to love and trust some real women. And I learned one thing about the crown. You'll choose to show yours. So that's it. That's it. And everybody under the crown ain't good. Remember that. So I love you guys. I will see you later. I love you too, Pinky. I love you all. And I'll catch you later. See ya. See ya. Oh, and don't forget, Glenn Woods free. Glenn Woods free. Glenn Woods free. And he still ain't going to call the B. He ain't going. Let's do a countdown to when he finally called the B. Don't worry, because she'll tell us. She gonna put it on her live. Glenn would come. We talked for 45 seconds, and he had said, "Girl, he had said he about to set you up, girl. He about to say he about to come over with his daughter and have her jump you." I love you. Let me get out of here. I can talk about it. She's getting a video today, and so is the stud. They getting a video today, and I think Guy's getting one just because I don't like them. All right, see you guys. Love you. Bye bye.